Here at Tiger Stadium, where it's Friday Night Lights. We have another COC matchup, and it's between your Nixa Eagles and the Willard Tigers. I'm Ryan Swanson, alongside my broadcast partner, Aiden Hopkins. Aiden, how are we doing tonight?
Doing great, Ryan. First announcing game for football for me, and I'm really excited.
I'm excited for you, man. I'm excited to get this going. And as we're coming into play tonight, the Eagles, 6-0 on the year, having an amazing year so far. Came out of Carl Junction last week, 56-8, as they're looking to pick up another win here. That offense and defense, they were just clicking the whole game right there.
Yep. Speaking of offense, let's talk about him. Ramon Green, our star beast in the backfield, 116 carries on the season with 1,150 yards, 16 touchdowns. Has the play style of, I would say, a Derrick Henry, pushing through the line, pushing through the defense, and just breaking free. I feel like we see that in Dylan Rivera, our backup running back, running back two. He's really good. Connor Knitzel, 180 for 125 on the season, 1,250 passing yards, and we're going to see a lot of that tonight, I'm guessing.
We are definitely going to see that. And Ramon Green, just such an explosive back. I mean, you'll see him. He'll make some really good shifty moves, too, in the backfield. Just a great all-around running back. As we get set for kickoff here, Willard receiving to start the first half. The leg, Caleb James, lining up his kick. As it's Friday Night Lights here in Willard, Missouri. And we are underway. Short kick, it's going to be caught right around the 20-yard line. He then tackled right around the 30. As we're going to see this Nixa defense come on the field for the first time, and they have been playing dominant all season long. That D-line's been getting pressure all year. Secondary's been playing great. I mean, especially last week. Didn't even look bad at all last week against Carl Junction. Just such a great defense.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out if that kick was intentional or not, because Caleb averaging 66 yards per kickoff. I'm just trying to figure out if that was intentional or not. It was right to him. Great catch by the Willard guy. I'm going to give it to him because I would not be expecting that from Caleb James.
I would not either. So you're going to see Russell Roten in a quarterback in the shotgun. He'll take the snap. He's going to hand it off. Nope, he's going to keep it. He's going to move up the middle. Is he going to get around 5 yards on that? First down carry. And like we were saying about that defense, they've been playing really great this season. I mean, just all around, just dominant, as this Nixa team has been. Willard, however, coming into play, still looking for their first win on the season. Hasn't been particularly bright, but we'll see how they play tonight here against the Eagles.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt this Willard offense. Really explosive. Had that big 72-point game against Neosho week 1. Really surprising to see.
Roten back by himself. He's going to take another quarterback keeper up the middle. He's going to get a first down here on a 7-yard carry. 2 quarterback keepers, and it's a first down for the Willard Tigers.
Russell Roten, 1,400 yards on the season, 14 touchdowns, 9 interceptions with an 87 QB rating. We didn't get much for this game, Willard-wise.
I mean, they've had parts where they've looked really good. They just haven't been able to find a win yet.
Yeah.
Empty set again. Gonna be another run up the middle. And this time, Nixa was waiting for him. I'm tackled close to the line. Only a 2-yard gain on the run right there.
I'm sensing a theme.
Yeah, well, it looks like they're going to go run heavy, but we've seen in the past from other teams, especially from Nixa, using the run to set up the pass. I mean, it's been 3 quarterback keepers, but we'll definitely see how they're going to attack this game. We'll see how this offense can do. Is ever since that 72-79 game against Neosho, has only been averaging 16 points a game. And they're going to have a huge task for them tonight against this Nixa defense. Shotgun's going to take a pass right out to his running back in the backfield, and that's going to get blown up at the line of scrimmage. Right there was Owen Bushnell. Couldn't really get anything working there as he's going to get stopped behind the line. Parker Mann on the tackle, as now it's going to set up a 3rd and 10.
Parker Mann, the Nixa Live legend.
Good to see him starting varsity. Got a 3rd and long now. We'll see what Willard's going to draw up here.
We were talking before the game. We didn't think the student section would be that big, but it is very big, filled to the top.
Yeah, Dirty Birch, and then a big crowd here tonight. Got trips out right. Gonna take the snap. He's gonna look downfield. He's going downfield. And that play is gonna be broken up, incomplete. No flag on the play there. Great defense right there by Spencer Ward. He had his hands up for a minute. I wanted to see if there was a penalty. As now the punt team comes on.
Yep, we were looking for a penalty there. That's what we got to look for. Pass interference. Is it a catchable ball? And was he interfering? That's pretty much the whole thing. That was very not a catchable ball, way out of bounds. And Jordan Tyler did a good job pushing him out of bounds there.
I said Spencer. That's Jordan Tyler. My bad. Get my numbers mixed up already.
Wow.
And punt up. That was close to being blocked right there. As that one's going to be recovered by Willard right around the 33 to 34 yard line. As now Nixa is going to get their first time out on offense. And this Nixa offense has just been explosive all year long. Ramon Green already over 1,000 yards rushing. Connor Knitzel's having a great season. And then the receiving core is just there's so many weapons in at the receiving core. I mean,
yep, Riley Michelle, 22 receptions on the season, 346 yards, 3 touchdowns. Cale Combs, of course, absolutely explosive in that Carl Junction game last week. Best game if we've seen out of him in a while.
Hand off to Ramon Green. Nope, they're going to pitch it back to Knitzel. He's going deep, looking for Michelle. It's caught way downfield. And on the first play of the game, Nixa takes a shot deep. Don't really know what was going there, but we know Coach Perry has a huge bag of tricks. And they get all the way down to the Willard 20 on the first play of the game.
Right, Vincent bringing out his basketball skills now with a little pass back to Connor Knitzel.
I see with the running tempo. We've seen this so far later in the season. Didn't run much of it early. Knitzel empty. Shotgun set. He's looking. He's going to go downfield for Cale Combs. Caught! Touchdown, Eagles! Cale Combs. His first touchdown on the night. And the Eagles take a 1-score lead early. Only took 2 plays.
Wow.
And I like getting him involved early. We've seen so far in this season, he's had a couple of drop passes. I mean, and I like getting him involved early. But I mean, so far when you look at his stat line, he's had a pretty good season so far. I mean, that was been his 8th touchdown on the year as Caleb James lines up the extra point. You can chalk those points up. It's good. As Nixa takes a 7-0 lead early here in the first quarter. We're going to go ahead, take a quick break for some announcements, and that's furnace season starts October 1st. Call Air Services to schedule your maintenance visit now. Also, if you can't make it out to the game, go to Rocco's Pizza, where they'll feed you dinner, and you can watch the live stream of the game. And finally, Nixa School's team store, located in Nixa's Price Cutter, has all your Eagle apparel. Shop local and check out the team store while you're there. Get you equipped with some Nixa gear before the game.
I can see. Caleb James. Does he kick it like he did last time, or was that just a fluke? I'm trying to figure out here. Still very confused.
That was intentional. He wouldn't do it. He doesn't kick like that. That was definitely an intentional kick. They're trying to get short kicks, probably to knock the ball free. Nixa scores fast, Nixa scores often. They're trying to get out of this game and end it early. I mean, we saw that's how they played against Carl Junction last week, and that was a blowout there.
Eagles 20-4 in regular season play in the Perry era, past 3 years.
Kick is off, and there's what we're used to seeing from Caleb James. That one hits the back of the end zone for a touchback, as now this Willard offense is going to try and get back to work. And they've really, I mean, you saw that first drive. They had a couple first downs, but then eventually had to punt. I mean, they definitely have to get going, because we've seen, especially like last week with Carl Junction, if Nixa gets out early, you're not going to catch him. I mean, this is a team where you have to be competing with them the whole time. You're not going to be able to make a late game comeback against this team, because they just score so often with that offense. If Willard has a shot at winning this game, they have to score right here on this drive to try and tie it up before they get going.
Come from behind once.
Trips out left. Takes the snap, and another run up the middle. He's actually going to bounce it outside. Big hit right there. As Roten tried to get outside. Gets about 5 yards on the carry, sets up second down.
Great hit by Broden.
He's just part of the amazing secondary for this Eagles. I mean, they've just been playing so well all season. I mean, it's really easy to help play secondary with that D-line too, making great pressure. I mean, this defense, especially last week, played perfect. I mean, they're looking really good right now coming into this game.
Yeah, executed everything perfectly last week. Defense was great. Everything was great. I don't think Broden played last week either.
In motion, running back. He's going to send it down back to the receiver. Pull him down after about a 4-yard gain. That's going to be Landon Moore on the reception. That was a good play design, though, right there. They had that play outside to that running back, tried to get back to receiver, but nothing really going there.
Flag on the play.
Willard already walking back. We'll say that's a holding. Try to take a guess. Second and manageable now became second and long for this Willard team. And this is another thing you want to avoid is 3 and outs. And it's costly penalties like that that aren't going to help you at all. Empty set again, trips out right. Next snap, this time he's going to look to pass. He's going to keep it now, no one open, and he's going to get tackled behind the line. He might get back to the line of scrimmage, but he's not going to get far at all. And there's the pressure from that Nixa D-line. Getting in, tackling him at the line. Great play right there.
Willard tackled their own player, it looked like.
It looked like that too. I was really confused looking back at the replay. It looked like they got the wrong guy. As this sets up a third and 20, not 25, it looked like 3rd and 15. I was looking at the scoreboard on our computer up here. Man in motion. Handoff here on the jet sweep. Trying to get anything going, but that's not going to go anywhere. Maybe 2 or 3 yards on the carry.
Ball carried by number 7, Timmy Rubel. No gain on the play. Tackle made by number 6, Jaden Antonelli.
Jaden Antonelli getting there on the tackle. What a dominant year Jaden Antonelli has had. I mean, he's just been a terrorizing force for every offense in this conference.
40 tackles on the year, 31 solo. Absolute beast. And they have 1 more year of this, so they're going to have to get used to it.
Ian Thomas back there to punt it away. He's going to be punting it away down to Ryla Michelle, the Eagles' leading receiver. High snap. Ooh, almost got it there. Spencer Ward almost got the block, as that one's going to bounce. They're going to pick it up, and Nixa is going to get great field position to start the game. And now as we head to our second break, let's take it down to the field with Taylor Dortilia down for a sideline report. never mind on that one. As now we get back, and we got here in the Wildcat here with Ramon back, taking the snap. Forward in motion, they're gonna hand it to him on a jet sweep. He's gonna break it outside. Flag on the play. He's gonna get tackled out of bounds. He was about a 2 or 3 yard gain. Flag on the play. It's gonna be holding on the offense.
Gonna be on A.B. Rutherford there.
That's gonna push him back, but still first down, still great field position. I know John Perry ain't looking for a field goal, but you got a reliable kicker in Caleb James. I mean, it's only first down, still 1st and 20. With the amount of weapons this team has, it's definitely they definitely have a lot of options to go to.
Yep, you have great wide receivers, backups included, great running backs, backups included, doing what they're at.
Motion out left. We'll take the snap. It's going to be a quick screen pass out to Cale Combs. He gets a block. Moving outside. He's going to get almost right. He's going to get right back to where they started. 10-yard reception on the play. And that's going to now be 2nd down for the Eagles. Saw him run that play a little bit in Carl Junction last week. They do it again. Same motion. Out left with Kranz in the line. This time they're going to hand it off to Ramon Green. Ramon finds a hole. He gets past a guy. He's still on his feet. Moving. Touchdown, Eagles. What a play from Ramon Green as the Eagles make it a 2-score game. And there right there is the explosiveness of Ramon Green. He won't go down. What a play right there from Ramon Green.
That is, I don't know how anybody can do that. Three guys were holding on to him, and he just ripped them off like they were nothing. That's incredible.
Refusing to go down. Student section already getting into it. And this crowd is silent here in Willard. Wait a little bit here for the extra point attempt. Figure out something. Walking off the field. Not really sure what's going on here. Now the offense is heading onto the field. Looks like the Eagles are going to try and go for 2 here.
Very confusing what's happening right now.
Field goal unit was on. It came off. Now the offense is back on the field. The Eagles looks like they're going to go for 2 here. Try to make this a 15-0 ball game. They're talking with the refs. Not really sure what's going on here. They might have called him out of bounds, actually.
That's what I was thinking. Right?
I mean, I know Ramon was close to that sideline, but they might have called him out of bounds. I don't know if we have a replay on that. If we do,
I'm not seeing the scoreboard changes. That's what's.
The scoreboard's not changing. The offense is on the field.
Oh, yep. There it goes.
Yep. It looked like he stepped out of bounds. If we have a replay of that, if you don't, it's fine. But if you do find the replay of it, we can play it. Not right now. The offense is about to go. So they deduct the points and what looked like to be Ramon stepping out of bounds at the 4-yard line. Same motion. Out left. Hand off to Ramon Green. And that was an easy one right there. 4-yard touchdown. And this time Ramon Green gets in the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles.
With ease.
I mean, he could have walked in the end zone. What a hole right there by that offensive line.
Great job by Landon Carson making that hole, just pushed 2 Willard players completely out of the way, made a big hole for Ramon.
Now this time, looks like they'll actually let him kick the extra point. Caleb James lining it up. the kick is good. As Nixa takes a 14-0 lead with 5:09 left in the first quarter. We'll be back with the next possession for this Willard offense right after this break. And welcome back to Willard, Missouri, as the Nixa Eagles and the Willard Tigers on Friday Night Lights. As it is a 14-0 ball game here in Willard. 5:09 left to play in the first. As Caleb James is ready to send it down the field. And Aiden, how we feeling so far about tonight?
Feeling great. Nixa's doing exactly what we thought they would. 14-0. 5 left in the first. And it's just explosive. I don't know how anybody can stop this offense. This offense is insane.
As that kick sails into the end zone. As this Willard offense tries to come back on the field and get something going. Had a 3-and-out last drive. That penalty cost him. And now let's see what they're going to do. And this defense has just been playing so well of late. I mean, I don't know any offense that's going to really do well against the rest of the teams we play this season in Republic and Ozark. I mean, what a great defense this is.
Yeah, this defense is outstanding. Reminds me of that 2020 defense with the Stephen Ward and all that. Just explosive, always on top of the ball. It's perfect.
As Rogan down the shotgun, motion left, motion right. As they're gonna try a flea flicker there and almost picked off by Ty Hartman. Had his hands on it. So they try to trick play of their own. That ball gets batted down. Almost had it there. As that was number 4, Landon Moore, the junior, trying to make the play.
Me and Landon Moore, good friends. He was giving me stats before the game.
That's a good way to help you out there. That ball, though, was picked off, went through the hands of Ty Hartman. Now they line up again. Gonna fake the handoff. Quarterback keeper. Roden trying to get anything going. It's a 4-yard carry.
Stephen Moore was all over that. Still have yet to hand it off to the running back yet. Faked our field camera guy, too.
Tackle made right there by Avery Rutherford on that D-line. As now we're already looking at another 3rd and long for this Willard offense, as they've not been able to get anything going. We'll see if they can try and get a first down here. Try and get down the field. Empty set. Trips out left. Roden, just another quarterback keeper up the middle. And he is short. A yard or two short. So that brings up another 4th down for the Willard Tigers. They've been running that quarterback keeper a lot.
Who would you guess on that tackle other than Jaden Antonelli? Absolute beast. I don't know how he's at the right place every single time.
You'll see him in on every single tackle. If it's a run play, you'll see him in on every single pile.
42 total tackles. Let's see if Willard changes up. They don't do that 3-man block behind the center like everyone else does. They go with the 1-man for some reason.
Spencer almost got there as Ian Thomas tries to boot.
Oh.
Fake punt. Did they get it?
Ball carried by number 25, Owen Bushnell.
They got it. First down,
Wow.
Willard. They run a fake punt.
That 1-man blocker turned into a 1-man running back.
I mean, you're in fake punt territory. You're already down 2 scores. I like the play call a lot, actually. You get a first down now. You got to get some yards going on your offense.
Can they still hear me on the microphone?
I mean, you got to get first downs. I mean, you've been running the ball a lot. Give it to your running back. Maybe run some play action.
Test.
Maybe since you keep doing these quarterback runs, try to run a couple RPOs. Like, you got some options here.
Test.
Yeah, I feel like a perfect play call here would be like Patrick Mahomes from the other night with the QB run and flick over the offensive line.
So we're going to do another read option up the middle. That's going to get around 3 or 4 yards on that run. As Roden already has a lot of carries for him on the night. They have not handed off to the running back yet. This offense is trying to get something going here. Second and 8. 2:45 left to go here in the first quarter. Roden takes the snap. Gonna throw a quick throw to the sideline, and that's gonna be behind his receiver. He was looking for number 34, Clayton Scott, the senior. That pass is incomplete. Just put it right behind him on that out route. As now they're looking at another 3rd and long.
Went for that quick pass on the hit and just could not get there. Wide right.
I mean, that's what they need to be doing, is these quick passes if this running game doesn't work. Like,
threw off our defense 100%, but
trips out left. Roden alone in the backfield. He's going to look to pass. They send a blitz, and it's blocked. Incomplete, as that block was made by number 22, Gage Sporleader, coming in on the linebacker blitz. And it's another 4th down for these Willard Tigers.
and they'll bring back the punt team. Let's see if Nixa goes a little more cautious on this one.
Thomas back to punt. Rylan Michelle back to receive. Gets it back there, a low snap this time. Almost gets there again. So that's going to roll again. Michelle's going to pick it this time. He only gets a yard or two, though, trying to take it. As the safety, Nate Brower, almost got back there with the block punt. But now this offense goes back on the field. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns. They've been playing great ball in.
Yeah, I saw a little Austin McCracken walk on the field, but he walked back off.
I'm excited for him to get back on. He's a great weapon for this team.
Happy to see him back on the field after suffering a little ACL tear.
And Nitzel takes it. Quick shot over the middle is caught. That's Gavin Kranz over the middle.
The one and only.
That's going to be a 9-yard reception as the Eagles are moving, running up tempo here.
If you would have told me Gavin Kranz would be one of our leading receivers, I would have told you you were crazy at the beginning of the season. Gavin Kranz,
handoff to Ramon, stays up. That was a broken play, and he's going to get past the first down marker and more. Moving past the 40-yard line, and would you look at that play by Ramon? I mean, that play was almost blown up in the backfield by number 89, Eli Bergen, the sophomore DN, but he takes it and gets a first down out of it. Trips out right, Ramon in the backfield, motion Kranz back to the line. Takes the snap, makes the handoff, flag, probably going to be a false start here.
Flag.
No defensive encroachment.
See, I thought encroachment we played. It was free play.
Yeah, most of the time when that happens, it's a free play. I was kind of surprised.
Usually on the flag, when they stop the play, it usually makes a false start. But
maybe different rules in high school, I'm not too sure. 1st and 5 here. This is prime opportunity to take a shot downfield. Kranz moving back to the line. Now moving back to the left side line with another lineman. To fake the handoff, he's going to throw it out to Wyatt Vincent. The sophomore, he's staying on his feet. Still on his feet. Takes about 3 men to get him to the ground. And oh, fumble! And Willard has it. As we look here, I was hoping we'd get to see the last bit of the replay, but it's signaled fumble, and Willard has the ball. that might be the change in momentum they needed.
Wyatt, the first-year receiver out of Nixa, two-year baseball player, committed to Missouri State for baseball. Not gonna hurt us much. Fumble, but Wyatt will be back out there better than ever after this.
Trips out right for Roden in his offense. Empty in the backfield. Another quarterback keeper. That one get about 2 or 3 yards on that play. Sets up another second down. And they've been running that quarterback keeper a lot.
Yeah, I thought this was usually a pass-heavy offense, but I guess they went for a different game plan against Nixa with such a pass-heavy defense. Just completely knocking down all passes against every team this year, so they're probably trying to throw us off here with this QB run.
Maybe they're trying to get the linebackers to buy on a play action later in the game. I mean, they could definitely just be setting up a pass.
Yeah.
Roden takes the snap. Makes the handoff. He's going to take another quarterback keeper. Hit hard there. So this one he gets close to the first down here.
Tanner Grant with the big hit at the end of the play.
This is going to be just short, so now it's going to be a 3rd and 1 for the Willard Tigers. I wouldn't be surprised to see another quarterback keeper right in the middle.
As Willard's going to let the clock run out here.
And that's going to be the end of the first quarter, as it's the Eagles 14 and the Willard Tigers 0.
Everything's installed and up to date.
You really know your job.
Well, we have weekly training, on-site trainers and tech labs, plus knowledge testing.
I felt proud just learning how to make an Excel spreadsheet.
We make sure all our techs are trained to work on any brand of equipment.
You guys are like HVAC gurus.
Learning is a journey of inspiration, forever traversed through one's mind.
You learned that in your class.
Fortune cookie.
Breathe easier this fall. Install an air scrubber for as low as $23 a month plus no interest.
And welcome back to Willard, Missouri, as the Eagles are leading the Tigers 14-0. Aiden, what are your thoughts on the game so far?
Really offensive explosion from Nixa, except for that fumble by Wyatt Vincent, but that's fixable. Just little mistakes, and our defense is looking great. Great job on the run, absolutely dominating on the pass, and I'm excited to see how the rest of the team goes.
Roden takes another quarterback keeper as he finds a hole. He's going to get up for about 4 or 5 yards, as that's going to move the chains. First down, Tigers. I mean, great job by the O-line. I mean,
yeah, huge hole.
Look at that right there. I mean, no one was there. Great job making the space for him to make that play on that 3rd down conversion. Here's the problem, though, for this team. They get 1 first down, but they have not been able to get anything after that.
Number 6 is in the class. Okay. Yeah, that's one.
Trips out right. Roden takes a snap. He's dropping back to pass. Takes a shot downfield, deep. Just overthrown.
Landon Moore and
took a shot
Tyler
deep.
at that one.
Landon Moore almost had it. He had Jordan Tyler beat. Just couldn't get to the ball.
Beautiful throw right there. That was beautiful. Perfect.
Just put a little bit ahead of him, but
a little bit too much strength, but that was a really beautiful throw.
What a play right there. Almost had a great play, but now set up another 2nd and 10. I like taking the shot there. I like trying to get the offense going, but now 2nd and 10. Now that's the negative of passing on first down, is now you set up a 2nd and long, and if it's a 1 or 2 yard play here, you're in trouble. Yeah. Trips out right again. Roden's going to take the snap, drop back to pass again, going deep again. Same go route on Jordan Tyler, incomplete. Flag on the field in the secondary. That's probably going to be called pass interference. Intended target right there. Timmy Rubble.
If we get a replay on that so we can see what the flag was, but
it's probably going to be PI. We'll see what the ruling is on the field from the white cap. Yep, Nix is moving back. This is going to be a pass interference call. Holding. That's a little weird, especially since I saw it. The flag was thrown in the secondary. Maybe it was holding on one of the defensive backs. Willard now trying to get to the line. Own quarterback keeper again, this time outside. And a good gain here. Gets about 6 or 7 on that play. As Willard's moving, as they get across midfield into Eagle territory, they might have something here.
Trying to get a number.
That looked like number 10, Tanner Grant, put him down on the ground.
I was trying to see that. Oh, there it is. Great job by Jacob Heron for Willard. A big hit on Tanner Grant.
Motion out left.
False start.
Fakes the jet sweep. Yeah, it's definitely a false start. Went for a screenplay. As moving up the field, he has a lot of space.
Oh,
Gets into the red zone, but that's probably a false start.
biggest play of the game called back for false start.
Great screenplay, as that's the first time we saw the running back in the game. Owen Bushnell. Great screenplay. I mean, that was beautifully executed, but that's where discipline comes into play. You got to be able to have discipline. You have to be able to just not cause any penalties.
Yeah, that running back just jumped a second before that snap came out, and I saw it. I was like, oh, there it is.
I mean, that's so unfortunate for Willard because that was a great play design.
Yeah, great job. They just pretty much gave up their play to Nixa because of little mistakes that can cost them stuff like that.
We'll see how they bounce back after that penalty. 2 receivers on both sides for the Tigers. Rowan's going to take the snap. Quick pass out left. Landon Moore's going to try and throw it again. Throws it back over the middle.
Pass interference, maybe. Yep, there it is. There's
the flag. Yep, that looked like it. He turns his head right there. That might be a pick.
Yep. Very clear pass interference right there. Tanner Grant pushes him before the ball gets there.
I know you're taught not to look back at the ball, but that was definitely an underthrown ball by Landon Moore. Second time he's trying to throw it tonight. Both of them were a bit underthrown and almost picked off. But Willard gets a lucky break there.
Penalty for penalty on that one.
As now they move up past the 40 onto Nixa's 32-yard line. Excuse me, yeah, 32. They're going to try and get a score in. 9:58 left in the second quarter. It's 1st and 10. Willard have a little bit of momentum here. Motion right. Fakes the jet sweep. Drops back to pass. Goes deep. In the double coverage, and it's incomplete. Nixa was ready for it that time.
Another flag.
Another pass interference call?
Let's see. A little push there by Jake, but I don't see anything that could be called.
There's contact with Ward right there.
Yeah, but I feel like Willard wide receiver Clayton Scott just jumped right into Spencer Ward on that one. I don't feel like that's Spencer's fault.
Yep, they're moving forward.
Head coach John Perry and the Nixa Eagles are not going to be happy about that one.
I don't think Wick Ward's going to be happy with this defense, as now Willard's in the red zone with a chance to try and put some points on the board.
Ball on the 17-yard line. Good enough for Willard Tiger.
Rowan takes a snap. He drops back to pass again. He goes for the end zone. Overthrown. Had a play there. Intended target was Timmy Rubble. See, was there another flag? Yep, there was.
Yeah, I saw a
block
flag.
in the back.
Saw a flag at top right. Man, this is
Penalty after penalty right now.
it's reminding me of that First drive of the Webb City game, start of the year.
Oh, there was like 9 or 10 penalties that game.
Oh, I remember that in the truck. It was just penalty after penalty after penalty.
I remember me and Nate up in the booth were like, when the first quarter, we thought it was halftime with how long that quarter went. As now, we got a first and a mile. 24 yards to go, as this is definitely not. What was it, 10 trips out left here. Dropping back to pass. Roten doesn't see anything. He's going to try and scramble out. And he gets a hole here. Moving down, and he's going to get all the way up to the Nixa 14.
Spencer Ward rushing from the other side of the field to get him.
As he's also in on every single tackle for this team. He just makes so many great plays for this defense. I mean, but a great scramble right there by Roten. Had his reads, didn't see anything, got out. Big play, and now it's second and manageable. You got a 1st and 24 to a 2nd and 6. That's a great play.
Stephen Moore had 24 tackles in that Joplin game. As a safety is crazy.
You don't see that too often. Roten's going to take another quarterback keeper as that one's blown up in the backfield. And who other than Corbin Speaks?
Corbin was absolutely ready for that. Just blew through the O-line, knew exactly what he was going for there, and wrapped him up and put him to the ground.
I mean,
great job.
Great job fighting through that block. Ty Hartman was there too. Jaden chasing him from the back. I mean, that play was blown up from the start. Now we got a 3rd and long. Here's the first big test for this offense. You're down 2 scores. You have a chance to get back in the game. You need a first. Let's see what the Tigers do. Roten drops back to pass. Doesn't see anything. Again, chase to left, and Jaden Antonelli gets back there. Another sack for Jaden Antonelli. And what a play by him on that 3rd down play. Fought through his block, and he has been a nightmare for quarterbacks all year.
That blitz was crazy. Absolutely split those 2 offensive lines and beeline to the quarterback and absolutely muffle them down. That's just crazy. Jaden Antonelli, Spencer Ward, Avery, Rutherford. This defense is stacked.
And that D-line's been getting back there all night. They've been getting some good pressure back there. And we'll also see this Nixa team, this defense will blitz on 3rd down regardless if it's a 3rd long or 3rd short. They've been blitzing a lot. I like it, gets some pressure there, gets the sack, and it looks like Willard will be going for it. Looking right now for the sideline, trying to get situated.
Might see a timeout here. 5 seconds left on the play clock.
Yeah, you're probably going to see one.
Or a flag. Yep, timeout Willard.
Timeout Willard. We're going to take a break and step aside here for a moment. We'll be back.
Everything's installed and up to date.
You really know your job.
Well, we have weekly training, on-site trainers and tech labs, plus knowledge testing.
I felt proud just learning how to make an Excel spreadsheet.
We make sure all our techs are trained to work on any brand of equipment.
You guys are like HVAC gurus.
Learning is a journey of inspiration, forever traversed through one's mind.
You learned that in your class.
Fortune cookie.
Breathe easier this fall. Install an air scrubber for as low as $23 a month plus no interest.
Fourth and 16 for the Tigers as they're going to try convert this 4th down play after the sack by Jaden Antonelli on 3rd down. We'll see what the Tigers are going to do. Roten drops back to throw. Throws it. It's caught. That's a 1st down. He's trying to fight his way to the end zone as he's going to be down at the 2-yard line. Timmy Rubble making the play, and what a clutch play. Jumped up, got the ball right with the defense on him. Jordan Turner couldn't get the ball free. As the Willard Tigers have some life in them and might be scoring here.
Took about took 6 Eagles to get him down. I saw Jordan Tyler just punching the ball on the far side, just trying to get the ball out, but Timmy was just holding that thing.
Trying to get a Peanut Tillman punch out. Trips out left. Be surprised if this was a quarterback keeper. As it's not. Oh, we're back to the receiver, tries to throw it out, and it's caught. Touchdown, Willard.
Wow.
As Landon Moore gets his pass complete to number 6. Russell Roden, the quarterback.
Wow.
As the Willard Tigers make this a football game.
This is surprising, if I do say so myself.
That was a greatly designed play. I thought it was blown up. I thought it was a run to the left.
I lost the
Kept
ball.
it. I did too. I didn't know where it was until I saw Landon Moore had it. Threw it back to his quarterback. Great play, actually, from that Willard Tigers offense.
Landon Moore is going to talk to me about that later. He's not going to let me live that one.
As they're going for 2 here. Empty set, trips out left. See what they do. Quarterback keeper trying to punch it in. Can he get it? I don't think he got there. He did not. The Nixa defense stands tall on the 2-point conversion. See who got there on the play.
Maybe Rutherford and Tanner Grant, the duo, absolutely splitting their D linemen and just pounding.
Great job breaking down, making the tackle as it's a 14-6 ball game. As we're going to go down to Taylor Dortilia on the sideline. We'll be back.
But I
as we get back to the game, as Willard makes this a football game. Definitely wasn't expecting that from this Willard football team.
First kickoff from Willard for this game. Let's see how this goes.
I'm not used to seeing Nixa receiving the football.
Wow.
Wow, I'm with you. Wow.
This is something, I'll tell you that.
Looks like Squid their ball's on the ground.
Oh,
Did Willard get it? Who has the ball? Willard has it. Oh my goodness. A quick squib, as that was 58-90 for the Eagles, as that was Hayden Matthews.
Great job.
Tried to get it. And Willard in Eagles territory with 6:23 left to play.
Right off the mask of Adam Jedlicka.
They have a shot.
Yeah, this is surprising. Perry and the special teams coach is not going to be happy about this.
No, Wickwar's not going to be happy either if they let another touchdown up here. There's a test for this, both sides for these football clubs. So they're going to see what they can do.
This is COC football. Right?
I love this. Trips out left.
6:23 left, got a bunch of time here.
Roden dropping back. Pressure, pocket collapsing. As he's going to be sacked. He might have gotten back to the line. Looked like Jaden Antonelli got back there.
Corbin speaks, Jaden Antonelli.
Yep, Jaden got back there, tangling up his legs a bit. He got back to the line there. As now the Tigers, 2nd and 10, trying to figure out what they're going to do here. Great field position, a chance to get back in the game. Trips out left again for the Tigers. Motion right. Rebel now motions back out left. Roden drops back. It's going to be a screen play. It's going to be caught. And he's going to get a first down out of it. That was number 25, Owen Bushnell. Last screen play was a penalty. This one gets all the way up past the chains. It's a first down. As Willard is moving.
This is very interesting.
Oh, penalty. I was wondering why the chains weren't moving.
Yeah, I saw a little jersey tug by Willard. So I was wondering, but I didn't say anything.
I'll take that back. 2 screenplays, penalties on both.
Good job. You jinxed him.
My bad. I'll send it back all the way to the midfield. There's once again, we have 2nd and a mile, but I mean, we saw earlier in the game they had 1st and a mile and they had a great play, got them right back up to a 2nd and 6. So I mean, we'll see what they do with the 2nd and 17 they have right here. Pass-heavy offense. I wouldn't be surprised if they look to throw it again. Maybe a quarterback keeper. That's what I'm expecting. Roten throws it off, and oh, it's going to be dropped.
Is that a fumble?
No. It was through a forward.
Yeah, forward pass.
That's going to be Gary Walker, the running back who tried to make the play. There's the Nixa student section getting into the game. Great turnout by the Dirty Birds. As 3rd and a mile for this Willard offense. Empty set. Roden drops back, pressure, pockets collapsing. Moving out right, throws it, caught. Can he get there? He might have got there.
Wow.
What a play. He got the 1st down. Willard. Shocking everybody here in the building, as that was number 84. Jose wrote.
24-yard gain on the play.
I'm not gonna, you want to try and help me with that one?
Let me see here.
1st and 10 from the Nixa 30-yard line.
Let's go Jose Rogue. Let's go with that.
All right, I knew I was going to butcher it if I tried it. Thanks for help, Aiden.
Yeah, absolutely.
Willard surprising everybody.
Yeah, great job by the quarterback there, rolling out, finding whoever he could find, maybe even a throwaway, but he found his guy, absolute laser right in the chest, and great job by Jose Rogue running that ball.
Great improvising by Roden, getting outside, making a play out of a broken play. Quarterback keeper now. He's probably going to get 3 yards out of that one.
Ball kick by number 6, Russell Roten.
I say if they get another big play like that, we're going to get an Eagles timeout here because they had no time to talk about anything because of that fumble, that onside recovery. So they couldn't really talk about anything. They were sitting at the table and then, oh, you got to go. So I think if there's another big play here, I think we should expect an Eagles timeout here to talk it over.
Well, they would definitely also try and save those because the way they're moving, they're probably going to score. Nixa scores fast. You might need those timeouts, though, later. I mean, Willard making this a ball game with the 6-0 Eagles. Roten in the backfield, drops back, looks to pass, throws it over the middle, caught. Down inside the 10, and he's moving a touchdown. Touchdown, Willard.
This is
as the Willard
crazy.
Tigers have a chance to tie the game up with a 2-point conversion. Caden McMahon. What a play right there. Oh my goodness. From the senior receiver. And the Willard Tigers going to go for 2, and they might have a chance to tie this game up.
Zip that ball just right down the middle of our defense. Nobody there. Just perfect pass, perfect catch right in the chest there. Great run there. Pull off 2 defenders off of him. And a great touchdown for Willard, and we have ourselves a ball game.
Under 10 on the play clock. Willard trying to hurry. Got 3 seconds.
Chief, there's a flag. Yeah.
There it is. Timeout.
Flag.
That's a timeout on Willard.
Timeout Willard.
We're going to take a moment, and we're going to mention this quarter's senior spotlight, Connor Knensel. And, I mean, Connor Knensel is such a great quarterback. I mean, he is just such a great quarterback, sitting back, has a great arm, can read the field. I mean, such a great quarterback, and he's having a great year.
Everything's installed and up to date.
You really know your job.
Well, we have weekly training, on-site trainers and tech labs, plus knowledge testing.
I felt proud just learning how to make an Excel spreadsheet.
We make sure all our techs are trained to work on any brand of equipment.
You guys are like HVAC gurus.
Learning is a journey of inspiration, forever traversed through one's mind.
You learned that in your class.
Fortune cookie.
Breathe easier this fall. Install an air scrubber for as low as $23 a month plus no interest.
Willard trying to tie this game up. Jet sweep, pitches it back. Trying to make a play here. This one's a broken one. Bounces it outside again. Trying to stay on his feet. Flag.
Yeah, Parker got absolutely laid out there. It's going to be a blindside block by Willard.
Yeah, blindside and a half. I mean, he was keeping the play alive there. Clayton Scott, as you might see on the replay here. Yep, there it is. Ooh.
Cannot do that. That is horrible sportsmanship right there.
That's a way to get a concussion right there if you're not paying attention. Oof. That's going to be a blindside, as that was Willard's chance to tie it. Nixa still has the lead. 3:40 in the second.
That is, I don't even know what to say.
Now with the break, now let's do our senior spotlight. Got cut off by a commercial a bit. Connor Kninsel, and he's having such a great year. I mean, just amazing.
Yeah, great football IQ. Knows how to read the defense. Always finds his guys. Great job on the RPOs. 180 for 125, with 1,250 passing yards on the season, 16 passing touchdowns, with only one interception. 6 games in, only one interception. And he has 133 QB rating. That's absolutely ridiculous. Really good job by Connor this season. Absolutely doing great. Had a good season last year, but this season is just phenomenal for him.
Yeah, it is. And I mean, like you said a little bit earlier, just so great at running those RPOs. You'll see Nixa run him a lot. He's not the most mobile quarterback, but when he does, he can make something happen.
Yeah.
I mean, just a great quarterback. Great job for the senior. He's leading this offense. So there we get a look right there at John Perry. I don't think he's too thrilled right now with his team's performance.
Yep.
But I mean, it's second quarter. You have a lot of football to play, and Nixa, their scores in the games they've played don't show it, but this is a team that can play in late games.
Yeah, awesome late game team. It's been like that the whole time Perry's been here. 20-4 in regular season play under Perry. Willard hasn't beat under Perry yet, so this should be a big.
There's another squib. Yep, it's gonna go right up. Flag. Ball dropped again. Nixa got on it, but there's whistles everywhere. It's number 89, Eli Bergen, who's been kicking. That's the DN. He's kicked the last 2 times. The sophomore, another flag. I'm going to say someone jumped early. And I mean, now you're kicking it from the 20 feet, your 25.
Yeah, just give him field position to Nixa right here. Just like that little pass, not pass interference, the holding. Little mistakes can absolutely kill a team.
I would not do this squib kick they've been doing.
Yeah,
because if they recover it, you're on the 30-yard line, and the way this offense has been playing, they've had a long time to rest because of what happened last time. So if they get the ball here,
they just switch Spencer Ward up.
They're creeping up. They know what's going to happen. Ball's in the air. This one's caught. Ramon whistles. They might have said his knee's on the ground.
Can we get a replay on that?
Yep. Please tell me we have a replay and slow it down if you do. Let's see if his knee touched the ground here. There's boos from the Nixa crowd. Slow it down a bit. Might get blocked.
Yeah.
Pause it right there. Go back a couple frames, please.
Stop.
Thanks, Nathan down in the booth. It looks like from that angle it is, but maybe it was a little bit off.
Can't really see. He's blending in with the Willard W on the center field, so you can't really see.
Regardless, you're still on Willard's side of the field. As the Eagles offense comes back out on the field, trying to get something going here. Fake handoff, throws out right to Michelle. There's the bubble screen that they've been running a lot this year. As he breaks a couple tackles, and he's still moving. As he's gonna move the chains, a 12-yard screen play right there. Fake handoff to Ramon Green. Connor throwing it deep for Kale. Incomplete. Almost had it. Great defense right there from number 73. Who's not on our roster? There is no 73. I might have read that wrong. Yep, that's 23. Yep, I read it wrong. That's my bad. Emery Blackwell, the cornerback, the sophomore. Great job breaking it up. Kalen really got one hand on it, though. As this is a run to Ramon Green up the middle. And he's moving. He's still on his feet. Turning the legs. Down at the 1.
That's just, he threw 4 guys.
Look at this replay. I mean,
2, 3, 4.
We're running tempo here.
5, 6. That's crazy.
As I can probably guess what this is going to be. Nope. As it's going to be a throw. No one on Kel Combs. No one even lined up on that side of the field. And the Eagles score again.
That quick tempo offense striking again. Willard had no time to get used to what was going on with that formation, and Connor just snapped it and right to Kale Combs there. Perfect execution.
No, there's not even a DB over there.
Yeah,
I mean,
no man's land.
Caleb James has a chance to make this a 2-score game. Put him up 9 with the extra point here. The kick is good. The Eagles make it a 9-point game, 21-12. As Willard's making this a close one.
Yeah.
Eagles score. Let's see how the offense responds for the Tigers. We'll be back after this break. Welcome back to Willard, Missouri. If you're just joining us, I'm Ryan Swanson alongside my broadcast partner, Aiden Hopkins. Caleb James gets set to kick off after the Cale Combs touchdown to put the Eagles up 9.
Yeah, I'm going to say this is not the game we were all expecting.
I wasn't expecting this, but I'm glad it's a football game. As he sends it down the field, going to be caught at around the 1. Trying to take it upfield here as he has a hole. Flag on the play. Going to get tackled at around the 31.
Let's see what the flag is here. We have a replay on that.
Let's see what the white cap has to say.
Personal foul.
Face mask. That's not going to help. Its flags have been an issue for this Nixa team so far in this game. Willard now with a chance, though, to go downfield. If Willard goes down here and score, they take up the 3 minutes and score. We'll have a football game. However, Willard got the ball to start the game.
Yeah.
Nixa did defer.
I'm just really confused on why Willard is not doing extra points. They're only doing 2 points. I mean, I understand the 2 point last time because you didn't get the 2 point last time, but the first time. But I feel like you should just keep going extra point here because 2 points is just taking away easy points, I feel like.
Dropping back. Pockets collapsing. Checks it down to his running back right there. Let's see who that is when he gets out of the pile. Couldn't tell who that was. Maybe we get it on the replay. Here it is. That's going to be, looked like number 25.
Ball almost came out there.
Owen Bushwell. Yeah, it almost did. Going to be a 5-yard play right there. We're going to see this defense has been struggling a little bit in this quarter.
Yeah, absolutely lights out first quarter, then the second quarter comes around.
Empty set, trips left, Roten, quick pass over the middle. That one was off target there. A little underthrown there and a little low. 3rd down now, 3rd and 5 for the Tigers, but they've been converting on 3rd down so far in this game. I mean, they've been doing a good job. Second quarter, they were lifeless, and now here in the first quarter, they're lifeless. Second, I mean, they're doing a good job. 2:21 though left to play, so you gotta play hurry up here if you're gonna try and get down and score a touchdown before the end of this quarter. Nixa stands getting into it, the crowd getting into it. 3rd down, trips left. Roten trying to throw, quick. What happened there? A little behind him there. Stumbled over my words a little bit. Tried to throw it out to his running back on a wheel route. Couldn't get it to him, though, as that's going to bring up 4th down.
Running back just did not look back there.
Not at all. He threw it behind him, too.
Yeah.
Looked like he was trying to hit one of the players.
Yeah. Just got confused there.
4th and 5. Bring on the punt team. I'm just saying, though. Fake punt earlier.
Let's watch that.
Look for here. Michelle back to return. We're going to see Ian Thomas kick it off.
Let's see if this finally will make a block. They've been really close.
They've been close. Ward's gotten back there. And pretty sure we had Nate Brower get back there too as this one's up. As this goes behind the shell, he's gonna get it. Try and make something happen here, but he won't get much. He's gonna be down at the 10-yard line. 2:08 left. That's enough time. All I'm saying is that's enough time for this offense to go downfield and score.
100%.
We'll see how they attack this here. This is a perfect time. Do some announcements here as we go into this break. If your business is interested in supporting Nixa Athletics, call Trissa Chapman at 417-983-0314. And if your Nixa is looking for some extra help around the district, from educators, bus drivers, custodians, food services, and many more, go to www.nixapublicsschools.net/employment to stay up to date on all job openings. We're going to see a handoff here to Ramon Green. He's going to get a first down. And they're going to play tempo here. Clock's still running. I would assume so. I don't see movement on the score, but there we go. Under 2 minutes. Quick pass out to Kale Combs. We go out of bounds here. Stop the clock. I like the second reception for Kale Combs. I like getting him involved, especially after beginning part of his season was, I mean, he had some numbers, but he had a couple drop passes. I run 4 or 5 in Carthage. I like getting him involved early.
Yeah, quick little curl right there, right? Kale Combs just right to his chest. And it's an easy play.
Ramon now on the carry, as he's going to break it upfield for a first down. Might be at the line. It looked like a first to me. He might have reached for it. They might have called him down before, though. They're going to call him way shorter than I thought he was. I thought he was further than that, but he might. Yeah, there's the D. And off to Ramon. That's a first down and some more. Moving up the field. Gets around to the 43. We're going to see 1:26 left on the clock.
A lot of time here.
Yeah, you got time. You got time. And you have
3 timeouts.
And Caleb James.
Yeah, and Caleb James.
I don't think Perry's looking for a field goal the way this team's been playing. Ramon motions out to the outside. DB's playing way far back. Knitzel looking to throw. Fakes the pass down deep. Incomplete.
A little overthrow there.
Pump faked it to Ramon Green. Tried to throw it deep for Kale. Sailed over his head. Couldn't make the play there. 1:10 left. All 3 timeouts. Second and 10. Oh, no penalty. I don't know what the penalty was on.
Going back. Look for a holding here, maybe to do a replay.
I didn't even see a flag or the Whitecap say anything. I was focused on downfield. I don't know what happened there. Regardless, now you got a lot of ground to make up. First and 26. Nixa looking to the sideline, trying to get something going. All 3 timeouts. Trips out left.
Clock's ticking here.
Knitzel dropping back to throw. Gets hit as he throws.
Maybe a touch of ground
Incomplete. No, he was trying to make the throws. That looked like it was number 8. Gonna make sure before I call his name out. As it is. Oh, number 4, maybe? I can't tell. No, that is number 8. Okay, I'm right. Tanner Molden with the pressure back there. Hit Knitzel as he threw. 55 seconds left. Second and 26. See if Nixa can get anything going here.
That isn't the worst thing, though. You got the clock to stop. Got some time.
Makes a handoff, going deep. Screen pass to Ramon. As he's breaking upfield, he has a hole. Crosses midfield. Gets down to the 30. Breaks a tackle, 20. To the 10, still on his feet. As now they push him out of bounds. Way downfield, and there's the explosiveness of Ramon Green. Getting downfield, now Eagles are inside the red zone with a chance to score.
Great job by Hunter Ortega for the Willard defense, absolutely sprinting from that defensive back position and getting there on the 5-yard line and get Ramon out.
Yeah.
Absolutely great hustle.
I don't see a lot of people chase down Ramon, so that was a great play right there. Chase him down here.
Looked like that LeBron block in the finals a couple years ago.
Kninsel dropping back to throw. Throws it up for Combs in the end zone. Almost had it. Drops it. Slipped out of his hands. That's the thing that you'll see them do. This Eagles team do a lot. Throw it back in the corner for Cale Combs, no England man, Gavin Kranz. One of those three, you'll see him do it a lot. Second and goal now from the 7. 36 seconds left. You got time. You get the ball to start the half. So this Nixa, this is great for this offense right now. We're gonna try and see what they're gonna do here.
Timeout.
No, maybe. Yep, timeout. Timeout Willard. That's their last timeout, if I'm not mistaken, of the half. As now we're going to take a moment here with the break. We're going to go ahead and look at the upcoming schedules for the Nixa Eagles as we head in, as we're in week 7 of this regular season. 2 games left to play. As next week we'll head home to take on the Republic Tigers. That game will be here on the Nixa Public Schools page. And then the last week of the season, we'll head to Ozark for the Backyard Brawl. To end the season, that's going to be a fun one. And I'm so excited, and right now I'm hoping this team can go undefeated for the rest of the season.
Yeah.
I don't know if, it probably has happened before, but I don't know if this team's gone undefeated in the school history in the regular season.
I don't know.
I looked on Nisha until like 2000, probably I think it was maybe 8. I didn't see anything. Look close to, I mean, we might have. It had playoff records, so I didn't see a lot, but
I wouldn't think so, because a couple years ago was our first time beating Webb City.
yeah.
And I think it was the first time beating Carthage this year, and so I wouldn't think we had an undefeated season.
Already took out the 3-headed monster out west. We'll see what we can do. Penalty here. Might be a false start. I'm going to assume what the whistle's blown. Nope, on Willard.
Yeah, they did that thing again. Yeah, they did that thing again where they stopped the play. I keep thinking that right when the whistle's blown, it's false start, but
Yeah, but on the defensive, I mean, rules might just be different in high school,
Yeah.
but I usually, every time I see that, I think it's a free play, but I guess high school's different. Now at the 3-yard line, half the distance to the goal line. Kranz in motion out left. He's gonna be behind the line now. He's gonna move out to the left side of the line. Hand off to Ramon. Trying to fight his way in, as he didn't get much on that at all.
timeout here.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I would expect you to do. Clock's still running, though. There it is.
Yep, timeout.
That was the one time he didn't get much there. Timeout here on Nixa, as we're going to see what Perry's going to draw up for this offense. I mean, this is a huge chance right here to go up big. You get the ball to start the half. You're up 9 already. I mean, this is a huge chance for this offense to try and go up by a lot of points here.
Now, let's talk about the Willard upcoming schedule. They got Carthage next week. Carl Junction next week, and Carthage last game of the season.
Carthage will definitely be a tough one for this team. Carl Junction, I think, is going to be a great game,
Junction
actually.
will be a great game, actually. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
That's going to be a great game to watch. Those two teams will be fun to watch. We're kind of really hit me fast here, as we're already getting close to the end of the regular season.
Yeah.
I feel like week 1 was yesterday. I remember being in Webb City. Here we are now at Willard.
Yeah, Webb City, where our truck almost didn't make it. We almost didn't have a stream. That would have been pretty bad.
Didn't the accelerator go out a couple
Yeah.
times? Poor Alex trying to get it up here.
Shout out to Alex for the club.
Shout out to Alex. He's the only reason our truck gets here. Shout out to him.
Yeah, great guy.
3rd down.
3rd and goal. I would think that the Eagles will go for it even if they don't get it. Hand off to Ramon. He gets it. Touchdown, Eagles.
Right down the middle.
Ramon Green fighting his way into the end zone. Caleb James lines up the extra point. The kick is up, and that one's good. Chalk up the points.
I think he sent that one to Mars. That was...
He might have sent that over the band seating and over into the track. He's got a leg on him as 22 seconds left to play in the second. I don't think Willard will, I mean, we might get surprised.
Yeah.
But I'm just expecting Willard to run the ball once. And maybe, I mean, you don't get the ball to start the half, so I mean, I wouldn't be, both options I can see happening. We'll see what happens. We're gonna take a quick break. We'll be back.
Mr. Callahan, you're smiling.
I'm proud to say that Air Service and All Service Plumbing now offers a nationally certified HVAC registered apprenticeship program.
A 3-year program, extensive classroom and field training with written and practical exams.
And once they pass, they're journeyman HVAC technicians.
So techs who work on your home are in the process or have completed the training program.
And that ensures the highest quality of service.
You know, Mr. Callahan, I like it when you smile.
Don't get used to it.
Welcome back to Willard, Missouri here at Tiger Stadium. If you're just tuning in, I'm Ryan Swanson alongside my broadcast partner, Aiden Hopkins. As Caleb James sends this down the field. This one's going to be caught in return. Try and break a hole outside. Ooh, stiff arm. What a stiff arm there. Getting Jordan Tyler off him right there. Great run right there from Gary Walker, sophomore running back. What a Derrick Henry stiff arm looking right there.
The running back that has just been faking all game. They've just been doing the QB run down the middle the whole game. They need to give it to him. He did great on the last kickoff too. He got about 30 yards. So this is something they can use to their advantage.
And he's had some good plays on screens. Just both of them were called back on penalties. So
yeah, that one that was like 50 yards. It was a big play.
They got him down inside the red zone. And that would have set him up for a score. But they did end up scoring on that drive. But that could have been a lot easier to do without the penalty. We'll see what Willard, if they're going to take a shot or if they're just going to run the clock out.
I feel like if they were taking a shot, they would go.
Their trip's all right. They're just going to hand the ball off. First time we've actually seen it to the running back today. He's going to, offensive line pushing him. And about maybe 5 yards on the play as that's going to run out the clock and do it for this first half of football.
That's the end of your first half. Your score,
What a half of football we have. This one's a lot closer than I was thinking it was going to be.
Yeah, I'm ready for the second half.
I'm ready. It's going to be a game. It's 28-12 here in Willard. Stay tuned for the second half as we're going to send it down to the field for an interview with Coach Perry with our sideline reporter, Taylor Dortilia. We'll be back for the second half.
Field here with Coach Perry. Coach Perry, great last-minute touchdown. What have you liked best about the game so far?
Not a whole lot, to be honest with you. We made too many mistakes. We missed tackles. I don't know who he's talking to. Bless his heart. Anyway, we missed too many tackles. We had some penalties on defense. We turned the ball over on offense. Was very sloppy. So, hopefully the second half will be better.
What are you expecting out of the boys for the second half?
I'm expecting them to hang on to the football, not commit penalties, tackle better, and let's finish better than we started.
All right, thank you, Coach Perry. Back to our halftime entertainment.
Please put your hands together for the Willard Tigerettes.
Everything's installed and up to date.
You really know your job.
Well, we have weekly training, on-site trainers and tech labs, plus knowledge testing.
I felt proud just learning how to make an Excel spreadsheet.
We make sure all our techs are trained to work on any brand of equipment.
You guys are like HVAC gurus.
Learning is a journey of inspiration, forever traversed through one's mind.
You learned that in your class.
Fortune cookie.
Breathe easier this fall. Install an air scrubber for as low as $23 a month plus no interest.
really like the music, and I really like what we have set up. Like overall, the entire performance is actually pretty amazing, and it's very impressive. And especially like getting to be in it and being a part of it is like really inspiring.
I really enjoy it. I think it's just a fun pastime. I got a lot of friends in it, so that's really just why I joined. I wanted to be in it last year, which is why I talked to them last year. I just asked, like, you know, would it be possible for me to, like, join the band? I used to play piano, so I could already start reading music and stuff, so they told me, well, yeah, just pick one of the instruments we have available, and, you know, if you learn it by next year, sure.
We're very proud that we are lucky enough not to necessarily be a program that has to have tryouts. If you want to play, you can play, and you're willing to work at it, we have a spot for you. And that makes it great for a kid like Chase, who, because of different situations, different difficulties, he had to stop doing some of the other activities, and so he was like, I think I want to do band. We're real proud to see him out there, because it just means that he's found a home. I think that's what makes band special.
It's a lot different than my old school, and it's really hard to adjust to, but I made a lot of friends and I'm getting used to it very quickly.
This winter's night, I'm kind of trying a different thing this year. I actually haven't spent a whole lot of time talking about what it's about. Overall, I'm trying to take an artistic sense that this is a very abstract show. The music that's there and the props are there. So what does it mean to you as a viewer?
Ice, snowflakes, cold weather. The music reminds me of Christmas, kind of.
Honestly, the hardest part about it is, for me, just learning the music. I don't have a couple years of experience like everybody else. I've maybe played 6 months. I'm here for a good time, and that's what I'm getting, so I'm happy.
Gross and it's out of this world, and so the kids look forward to it when they come to second grade, because the more gross it is, the more interesting and the more fun it is, right? It's been kind of a tradition now, I think, at Matthews for 7, 8, 9 years.
It was really disgusting, pretty much touching it. There's something really cool though. It was pretty much the eyeball though. Got to see how an eyeball actually works from a cow. Pretty cool. I saw that they have some kind of little glue thingy right inside the middle.
My kids were talking about how gross it was, but then at the same time they were so involved and engaged that they're definitely not going to forget that experience.
Every one of my kids were just so into this, and it's just something different that they don't get to do all the time, and I love that we are able to provide this experience for them, because I know this is my first year in Nixa, and I have never been to a school that does something cool like this with their kids, and it's just such a unique experience that our second graders get to have. It's awesome.
You know, we just want students to have authentic learning activities, and what better way to learn about scientific tools and being a scientist than to actually engage in an activity that allows you to do that with hands-on experience.
And I think sometimes we don't give these kids at this age enough credit for what they can really do. I think they can do so much when you give them the tools and the help to do it.
It felt like it was like a lot gooey and less hard. It just felt weird. It felt like putty or something. I wanted to be a scientist to make experiments that could have changed the world.
Yes, we are always making observations throughout the whole school year on so many different things. So we're using the scientific process throughout the whole school year. So everything that we do with this project helps us in so many ways.
And just to see these other adults and past students come in and engage, it was just meaningful conversations and engagement.
And nobody needed a trash can, and we had them available.
I got splashed a little bit, and so did my notebook, but nothing ceramic.
This is a great way to take what we're learning in class and to give it a hands-on activity so they can see with their own eyes those physical and chemical changes, and how the Alka-Seltzer was changing from a solid and it was melting down, and because it's an effervescent tablet, it's fizzy, we talked about that word, they love that, it's creating a gas, and so they are able to see that change happen through those states of matter, through the chemical reaction, the gas is building up, and then the exciting part, of course, being the rocket exploding.
I just like testing around with stuff and seeing the cap just boom, fly off. So the beginning, it kind of did not do so well because I don't think we were closing the cap onto the container enough, and so it wasn't working, but finally we got and made it work because we had to shake it up.
So sometimes it would go really high, and then other times, depending on how you put it, usually when you put it upside down, it doesn't go quite as high. And then sometimes when I picked it up, when it wasn't going, it just shot the second I picked it up. So it went about 6 feet when I put in, I think it was 1/3 of water and then half of a Alka-Seltzer tablet, and it went outwards more than up.
At first, no, we didn't really, we were kind of failing, but then after a little bit of experimenting with other stuff, we got it.
Yeah, we had conversations throughout the week about, as scientists, we can trial things multiple different times to be able to figure out what is the best rocket going to be.
Experiments are really fun, they're interesting, they're cool to learn about, and it's fun doing them by yourself too.
We were really impressed with how they did. Like I said, there was a lot of confusion with maybe the combinations, but they did really good trying to figure out maybe what they were doing wrong. I know there was a few kids that got a little frustrated because the rocket wasn't exploding at all. Being able to problem solve with their team, of course, is a good life skill, but they did a great job today trying to figure out how to redo that trial and succeed in their experiment.
It touches me personally. I felt like I needed to get involved and help out in any way that I possibly could. I'm raising money for childhood cancer research, and it all kind of started with JC Fixon last year. She went through a battle with cancer. Through the kicking organization that I go through, Cole's Kicking, they have this Kick It for Cancer, which is what I'm doing, and it raises money for childhood cancer research.
So when I came to Nixa in 2014, it was kind of already an established partnership between the two teams. So we just kind of picked up where those previous years had left off. And our teams have always kind of come together and joined forces, you could say, on that night to help raise as much money as we can. And each team, when they host, they get to choose where those donated funds go. So for us, we always choose to donate to Breast Cancer Foundation of the Ozarks. They do such great work for all the women in our community.
The community really gets together, so it brings everyone together. And then the fact that we raise like so much money, I don't know, it kind of like it hits home just because I know both of us have like experienced that kind of situation. So yeah, I really enjoy that we.
Like at the end, we all just like come together and just take a big picture, and we all have like the same t-shirts on, and it just feels like we're all a team.
You know, unfortunately, that is the reality for most of us, that we do know a cancer survivor, and more specifically a breast cancer survivor. For me, my mom is a breast cancer survivor. She has been in remission for several years now, and she's doing great, but it's still something that, you know, every year when that checkup comes around, it's something that all of us kind of get a little you know, anxious about, just making sure that we get the news that we want.
I don't really think about it too much on the football field, but it's kind of like as soon as the game ends after it, what my stats were and seeing how many points I produced, I'm always thinking to myself like, wow, I just raised a lot of money for childhood cancer. Anytime you can give back, I think you should always give back to who it is because it makes you feel better. It could help save a life.
It's also a good way for us to just realize like how like lucky we are to just play the game and then raise money for the people who win.
So we're excited to bring you another update on construction, and we're really excited to focus on Atos Center for the Performing Arts. While you've seen a lot of progress over the past few months, we're really excited to cast that vision for the future. The glass is going in, we're seeing a lot of construction happening all across this facility, and we're really excited to start bringing you not only our high school shows, but also national shows to put Nixa on the map as a destination for the arts. We're excited to go to local area chambers, we're excited to partner with local businesses so that people coming to Nixa have a place to go for dinner and for entertainment, and also then to visit Atos Center for the Performing Arts.
It's very exciting for us when something like this happens. I mean, just look at Nixa on a Friday night when there's football, and look at the way the restaurants are afterwards and how many people come to Nixa and they stop and get gas and they go to our restaurants, and just what that brings for football. And now we get this same thing for the performing arts, and the amount of economic impact it's going to have is going to be huge. We don't know what it's going to be yet, but it will be huge, and it'll definitely help us in the future bring in new businesses because it gives us an additional tool to say, you know, this is what we have and this is why people like to come to Nixa and this is why people stop here.
I'm excited for the community to get to come in and see this space and see all of the students' hard work, because the community is amazing with all of their support. They just have been at everything we've done since I've been here 16 years ago. They have been supportive. So for them to come into this new fancy facility, I'm excited for the community.
We have a lot of ownership in that. Without strong arts programs in the schools, that wouldn't have gone. Proof is in the pudding, and if they'll put their money behind stuff that they believe is quality, and the fact that people see us as quality, so they want to continue that support, means a lot.
If you look at the Nixa Fine Arts program in general, I would say it's probably one of the top fine arts programs in the entire state of Missouri, maybe even nationally. And I think when you put things in that light, it is a fitting facility for what this amazing team of educators are doing together.
Our grand opening is going to be on February 18th with Mike Super. Probably know him from America's Got Talent and Phenomenon. Coming up right after that is a kids show called Dragons and Mythical Beasts. We're really excited because all of our second graders are going to get to come during the school day and see that show. Colin Mockery from Whose Line Is It Anyway is coming with an illusionist with hip prov. That's going to be a lot of fun, probably an adults only show there. And then to end out the season, we have Silhouettes. That's going to be on Mother's Day weekend. And then on Father's Day, Madagascar, the Broadway musical, is coming through. So as you can see, we're not just bringing our local entertainment here with local productions, but these national shows are viewing Nixa as now a destination to come as a stop off on their national tours. We're really excited to start off this first season with you, and we can't wait to show you what's coming for season number 2. Now, make sure you get your season passes before the price goes up. The price goes up after October 1st, and this discounted price will get you tickets to all these shows, the high school shows as well, and also first right for any additional shows that come up during this first season. Make sure you check out all the information on Atos Center for the Performing Arts at www.atoscenter.net. You can also follow us on social media to make sure you're connected with all the stuff that's going on and all the announcements we have to make. Make sure you sign up for our e-newsletter, because we want those people who want those extra bit of information to be plugged in and get those regular updates on Atos. So we're really excited to bring this to you. If you have any questions, please make sure you reach out to us so you can be a part of this great new exciting opportunity for Nixa.
the 54-yard line.
Only thing that's on my mind is who's gonna run this town tonight. It's a dangerous love. Who's gonna run this town tonight?
Yeah, I said it, we are. This is Rock Nation. Pledge your allegiance. And our girls are blackbirds, running with their diligence. Get more than deaf if you boys really, really know. It's not straight up, hold up.
Who's gonna run this town tonight? Who's gonna run this town this town.
Go. And we are back to Tiger Stadium. I'm Aiden Hopkins alongside my broadcasting partner Ryan Swanson. And first half wasn't what we were expecting. 28-12. Willard kept it close, and I kind of like that. I like the little close game. Shows us what Willard's actually capable of. We knew they had an explosive offense, and this is what we're seeing.
Yeah, it'll definitely be interesting to see how they play, especially, well, Nixa got the ball and scored right before the end of the quarter. If Nixa can put points up here, Willard might be in a little bit of trouble here.
As there's the kick taken by Nixa all the way down to the 47, 43. Sorry, my bad. Read it backwards. As the Nixa offense takes the field again.
And this offense has been playing really well this game. I mean, the only thing that's been making this game close is that the defense didn't play well that second quarter. But I mean, this offense has been playing great. I mean, Ramon's had a good game. We've thrown the ball a lot. Kel Combs has had a touchdown. I mean, Connor Knetzel's playing a great game. I'm excited to see if we can stick to the air or go to the ground more in this quarter.
Gavin Kranz in motion. Knetzel with a snap. Handoff to Ramon Green. Ramon Green tackled immediately. The line of scrimmage.
You don't see that often. Ramon Green getting tackled for only gaining a yard. It's not going to happen too often. And great job of that Willard D line being able to hold him only to one.
Connor Knetzel with the snap, looking back, shotgun, pass to Cale Combs up the middle at the 40. Breaks the defender 35-30. 25 and down at the 22-yard line. And there's going to be a flag for late hit. Great job by the Nixa defense, and that's some extra yards added up at the end of the play.
Great job right there. I mean, definitely a late hit. But one thing you're going to see that Connor Knetzel did well is that he allowed the linebacker jump because he had his eyes on Ramon Green on a bubble route, cleared up the middle, and Cale Combs in that slant wide open. Great job by Connor Knetzel just faking out the defender right there. You'll see him do a lot with that and also a couple pump fakes here and there, especially on screen plays. Great job right there by Connor Knetzel.
Also a great job by Cale, absolutely breaking that defender, and there's a flag, personal foul.
I really enjoy it. I think it's just
the defense.
Fun pastime. I got a lot of friends
He
in
was
it,
out of
so
bounds.
that's really just why I joined.
Connor Knetzel already in the
I wanted to be
pocket.
in the last year, which is why I talked to them last year.
There's a snap, hand off to Ramon Green to the right, and he trips and falls down at the 9-yard line. Or the 10. I don't know where they're going to spot him.
They're going to probably spot that at the 10.
I saw the ball at the 9, but I don't know where his knee went down.
I know we rely a lot on Ramon Green for some of our plays, but I really do also like the fact that we're getting the ball through the air right now.
As there's Connor. Handoff to Ramon again. The 8-7-6, and touchdown Ramon Green. Great job there by the O-line. Ramon, 2 plays, kind of stuffed up, so they just gave it to him to prove what he could do.
Just let him work. I mean, doesn't matter if you stuff him a couple times. He's going to find a way to break free. I mean, just such a great running back. One of the pivotal weapons for this team. I mean, just great run right there by Ramon. Puts him up 35-12. Let's see if Willard can respond after all of that.
Gavin Kranz, the holder for Nixa. The hold, the kick by Caleb James, and right down the middle.
Good shot goes up. That went over the bandstands around the track. I wouldn't be surprised if he hit in the field behind the track.
And that's what the Nixa offense can do. 35-12, 10:56 left in the third. So, after a kind of not rough first half for the offense, except for that fumble, this is exactly what you want to see coming out of the locker room. Isn't that right?
Yeah, they're great. We'll see what the adjustments that John Perry's going to make on the defense. Coach Wickmore. That was a bad second quarter. Let 12 points on the board. Shut him out in the first quarter. It'll definitely be interesting to see. The D-line's been getting pressure, but the secondary's been getting beat up all day. I mean, this Willard team has a air attack offense. They're going to throw it a lot. You'll see him run a couple quarterback keepers, but I mean, they're going to have to really lock down in the secondary to try and lock this game down.
As Caleb James getting ready to kick, getting the ball from the referee right now. James back to kick. And we are off. Bounces to the Willard receiver. He takes it. And he will be down at about the 20-yard line.
One thing that this Willard offense has been doing great today is they've had a couple of really good trick plays, if you will. I mean,
yeah.
Who is it? Landon Moore's had a couple times where he gets the ball and they hand off to him. He throws the ball downfield. They had the play where he threw it to their quarterback, Russell Roten, for a touchdown. I mean, they've had a couple of really great drawn-up plays on this offense. But if they're going to want to stay in this game, their defense has to step up, but this offense has to keep them in the game.
Yeah, a lot of great plays by the offense. Couple called back for penalties.
That too.
Russell Roten back there by himself with a QB keeper. Saw that a lot the first half. He's getting about 6 yards.
And one thing that I think Nixa definitely should be doing is blitzing the middle linebackers. I mean, on a couple of these plays, like, you don't have to send all of them. Maybe send one up the middle just in case they run up the middle, because on most of these quarterback keepers, they're going to the middle. They'll rarely bounce to the outside. And if they do, Corbin Speaks and Jay Antonelli do a great job playing contained to the run to the outside. I just feel like to get pressure and stop those runs, I feel like that's what this team should be doing.
Russell in the backfield. Pass. Broken up by Parker Mann, the Nixa Live legend. If you watch volleyball, he's announcing all that. Great defense right there. Absolutely lights out on that defender right there.
I mean, that's simply just reading the quarterback's eyes. He saw him look right off the play. He knew that ball was being thrown there. Jumps up, knocks it out. Great D right there from Parker Mann. We got third and medium right there, 3rd and 5. Let's see what this Willard team's going to do. Again, great defense by the man Parker right there, as you'll see on your screen.
First huddle of the game I've seen from Willard. You don't see huddles much in high school football. I haven't noticed many of those. Russell Roten all by himself back there in the backfield with the snap, looking for the pass, going deep. Whoa! And that was caught.
I mean, that was great D. Hands in his face, whole way through, stuck with him. I mean, Corbin Speaks even hit him as he threw it.
Yeah, beautiful throw off the hit. That's caught by number 7, Timmy Rubel. A couple good catches on the night. I remember him earlier, caught that one. It took 6 defenders for him to get down.
Roden Mabe, I mean, that was great defense by Roden Mabe. He just, great catch right there by number 7, Timmy Rubble. I mean, they're in Nix's territory. If Willard wants to stay in this game, that offense has to score points, but it's ultimately going to come down if the defense can stop Nixa. Because the way these teams are playing, if Willard goes down and score, it's going to be up to the defense to try and keep him in this game and make it a ball game.
A great job by Roden Mabe there, not doing pass interference. Probably what most cornerbacks want to do, just push him, but I can't do that. Great job there. Also by himself again in the backfield. Going to launch it again. Timmy Rubel again, and he caught it. Touchdown. Willard Tigers, 35-18 in the third quarter. That is how you set a drive.
Well, right there, that was just a simple mismatch against 44 there, make sure that's right. Yeah, Ty Hartman. If you're Nixa here, you know that Willard's going deep. You know they're going to have 5 receivers on the field at all times. So I feel like for Nixa, they need to drop a couple linebackers and go nickel. Get some extra corners on the field. Get corners on every receiver, because that play, he was lined up in the slot right there. So that meant Ty Hartman had to get up on him to try and make the play there, and he just simply outran him.
Going for 2 again, Russell Roten in the backfield with the running back. Bubble route by the running back, Russell Roten going for the pass, and it is dropped by number 82, Chaz Amondo.
I don't even know why he didn't throw it to his running back. I mean, there's nobody on that side of the field. That's a 2-point conversion. And here, if you are Willard, if you don't go for those, you converted 1 2-point conversion, I'll give him that. But what is it, 2 or 3 that they haven't converted?
Yeah.
I think it's 2. If you kick those extra points, this is a 35-20 ball game, and you're down 15, not 17, and it makes it a little bit more manageable. But this is all going to come down to if Willard's defense has to step up. They haven't been able to stop Nixa all day. They're going to have to step this up here.
As I see the sophomore Dylan Ribera on the field for the first time tonight. Let's see where they put him on the field. They're going to go all hands on deck here on that right side of the line. Make sure that squib kick does not get past anybody.
We'll see. It's number 89 for this Willard team. That's Eli Bergen's been the one who's been out there kicking that squib kick. I would kick it if you're Willard. There's no reason why you wouldn't down this. Yep, he's lining it up. You need your all hands team on deck right here. I mean, you just need, don't even, if anything, just catch it with your chest and then drop on the floor.
Yeah, you don't want
if it slips through your hands, just jump on it. Don't try and make a play.
If they're going to do the squib kick again, it's going to be a little farther out. It's going to be Jordan Tyler on the reception. Up the middle, tripped up at around the 40. There's going to be a flag on that play.
A lot of flags in this game.
Yeah, a lot of flags, a lot of penalties. Let's see what the flag might be. I can't see anything.
I don't even know what it would be. It's on Nixa. I don't know. I didn't see I pointed that way. I didn't see what the actual call was. They're facing away from us towards the Willard side. We're on the other side in the other press box. We can't really see what the ref's calls are. We just know who the penalty's on. I'll send him back a bit. But
so turn on the mic. Let's see if he turns on the mic here. Legal block in the back. That's got to hurt.
That's definitely going to hurt. All right, well, set you back a bit, but this offense has been playing well all game. I don't think John Perry's too worried.
1st and 10. Gavin Kranz in motion. Knitzel with the snap, hand off to Ramon Green to the right. I think you got 6 yards from Ramon Green. Down at the 32-yard line.
Ramon Green's had a great season so far, already over 1,000 yards rushing. Has had a couple of plays already where he's broken out so far, but so far on these last two drives, he has not had the breakout runs that we're used to seeing him make. We'll see how they're going to use him later, but they're running the same trips out right formation.
Yep, 3 right. Green, hand off to the left, he's off. 50, 45, 40, and there he goes, running one man to beat at the 10, passes him 5, touchdown Ramon Green.
Well, he might have heard me in the booth. Took that personally.
41-18, Nixa leads.
That's one thing though with Connor Knitzel and Ramon Green that is so good, is their football IQ is so good. Connor and Ramon read the field so well. That was just a beautifully executed RPO play. Flag.
Oh.
Way after the play. What are they calling now? I didn't even see anything. What are they calling the penalty?
Braden Bagley for the Willard Tigers almost got there Ramon. Let's see what the call here from the ref. Sportsmanlike on Nixa.
I'm assuming they're going to do a Ramon as he looks a little upset. We got to replay. Do we have anything? Not during the kickoff, but anything after? I mean, I didn't see any. I mean, granted, my view's a little blocked off. I can't see the back right corner of the end zone that well. So I didn't see anything. Did you?
I did not see a single thing.
Who knows?
I wish this had numbers on who it was, because Gavin Kranz back to hold. Caleb James kicking. The hold, the kick, Caleb James right down the middle, right over the Willard band. That's going to make it 42-18 with that penalty going to be added at the end of that kickoff. Well, speaking of Caleb James, let's do our senior spotlight. Number 42, Caleb James.
The leg himself. I mean, it really helps, especially in high school football, when you have a good kicker like him, especially on a team like this. He's reliable. You know when he lines up to hit the extra point, it's in. You're not going to worry about it.
Yeah, 5-star kicker, 5-star punter, 47 kickoffs, 66-yard average. That is really good. Pretty much touchbacks every time. Caleb James, he has aced every extra point of the season. Missed one short field goal in Nixa. I remember that one. And let's talk about his good thing he does outside of football. The kicking for cancer. Caleb, every time he makes a kick with his Cole's Kicking Company, they give money to cancer kids, and it's really good. They made a quick news about it. Really interesting. Great job by Caleb, and it shows how much someone can help the community by doing something they love, doing kicking.
Well, what are they doing here? Oh, they're moving him up. Well, Caleb James, speaking of which, might kick this to the parking lot. You might need to tell the kids playing football and that are in the field that they're in a fly zone, because he might send this way far back.
Is he going to onside this?
If he onsides... Oh, he is onsiding it. All right, never mind.
We got Kale on the right. Vincent, Tyler, Jake, Parker.
I like playing aggressive.
Here's the onside kick, recovered by Willard, and he falls on it immediately.
Great hands right there by Derek Hicks, the senior O-line. I was so confused. I thought Caleb James was going to kick it from that spot, and I was worried that people might have to watch out before they get hit in the face with a football.
Down at about the 34-yard line.
Well, the offense has to try and go out and answer again, because the way this game's going, this offense is going to have to keep pace, but they're never going to get back in this game unless their defense tries and help them out here. But right now, we'll see what this offense can do. You're good.
Russell Roten in the backfield again. Gary Walker back there with him. And there's going to be something called by the ref here. And number 24, Gary Walker's going to have to walk off the field there.
Why?
Maybe a Caleb James. Maybe a no mouthpiece situation.
Could be. I mean, I don't really know what happened there.
Well, the new running back, Owen Bushnell, in. The snap. QB keep up the middle. And he's going to be down at about the 39. 5-yard gain there.
That QB read option they've been running, they've definitely been running it pretty well here. Make their cameraman out a bit.
Takes their cameraman out.
They are getting about 5-6 yards every time they do it on first down. I mean, they're doing a great job running it. Only problem is that early in the game, that first quarter, they were held scoreless. That's probably helping Nixa out a little bit, but that defense definitely needs to step up, try and close this game out. I mean, you're already up 42-18. A little bit of a scare in the second quarter. We got a one-score game at one point.
Nixa averaging 48.3 points a game.
We're on pace to beat that so far.
Russell in the backfield, handoff to number 25, Owen Bushnell. He'll be down at about the 43.
I think that's the second time I've seen them actually hand it off to their running back.
Let's see where they spot this.
Gonna be around 2 yards short, 2 or 3. It's just, it's weird to say when you have, well, especially with a team like this who doesn't run the ball with a running back that much. It just feels weird to me.
Now at the 43, about 2 yards short. We're looking for a first down conversion here. Owen Bushnell, the other running back that just got taken out, is back in the game. Russell with the snap, handoff. Nope, QB run. And he's going to be short.
He's short.
4th and inches for the Willard Tigers.
Looked like Spencer Ward was the one that got back there. Yep, he's celebrating. He's in on almost every tackle you'll see for this Nixa defense. Just such a great safety. I mean, just all around, just such a great player.
Yep, leading the team in, actually no, my bad. Not leading the team in tackles, he is 2nd in tackles.
Who's ahead of him?
That would be oh wait, no,
Never mind.
It is Spencer Ward.
I was going to say, I thought he was leading in tackles.
I was looking at him and Jaden right next to each other, and it's kind of confusing. QB keeper Russell.
Nope, he's short.
He's short, 4th and inches, turns into 1st and 10 for the Nixa Eagles.
Great job by the Eagles, and now I'd say if you go down and score here, you're getting close to putting the nail in the coffin for the Willard Tigers. I know there's still a lot of ball game left, but this offense has looked unstoppable throughout this game. I mean, I don't see the way Willard's defense can stop them. They've been allowing around 48.3 points a game. The same Nixa's been scoring. So this defense definitely has had a mediocre season. We'll see how they go here.
I've still seen nothing from Noah Engelman and Austin McCracken so far in this game. Austin McCracken coming off an ACL tear in the summer, looking to come back this game. Suited up for the first time this year.
Got Wyatt out now.
2 receivers on each side. Connor Knitzel. Fake handoff to Wyatt. Wyatt on the bubble. Screen, my bad. And taken down after about 4 yards a gain. He's going to be down about the 39.
Good block right there by number 8, Rylan Michelle. On that DB right there is number 5, Braden Bagley. Good block on him, getting a couple of extra yards.
I think that's a smart move by Perry there. Give Wyatt a touch. Let him feel the ball after that fumble. Let him get back in his head.
That is definitely what you should be doing, just to get the confidence back in case you need him later in the game.
Hands in motion. Snap to Connor. And Ramon is eaten up immediately. That's a loss of a lot.
Senior linebacker Tanner Molden getting back there. And I'm assuming on that play they just sent everybody because, I mean, Ramon didn't have time. Well, yeah, straight through the A-gap. Didn't even have time to really look up. And Ramon gets tackled behind the line. Great play right there.
Yeah, great play call.
Defense already now. The defense is looking like they're ready to make a stand.
Connor Knitzel and Ramon in the backfield. 3 left. Connor Knitzel drops back, shotgun, looking for a pass. Back to Ramon Green. Ramon Green looking for a run. He gets 3 yards, but that's not going to be enough.
Great job right there by number 40, Brady Griffin from the D-line, sophomore. I mean, right there, just takes the play, gets off his block, and he just chases him down. Great play. About 4th and 5, I'm going to take a guess for the Eagles.
And the offense looks to be staying on the field here.
I mean, why would you not? I mean, I don't see a reason why you would try and kick it.
Connor Knitzel, pass. Gavin Krantz. Who else would it be?
There's all reliable right there. He doesn't get targeted much, but when you target him, I know you know he's going to make the catch. Great play. I mean, just simple over the middle. Nothing crazy, just simple play over the middle.
Gavin Krantz coming into this game, 13 receptions, 224 yards with 3 touchdowns and a 2-point conversion. That 2-point conversion will go down in Nixa history, I'll tell you that, Ryan.
Yeah, that was, I still remember that day. Me and Nate were jumping up and down in the booth to win that game. What a play that was by Gavin Krantz, and a great throw by Connor Knitzel in that game late, too.
Knitzel, hand off to Dylan Ribera. Dylan Ribera on the field, breaking Willard Tigers, and he's going to be getting the first down. No.
Hope he's a little short. It looks like, at least from our
view,
we are
at a very weird angle.
Yeah, this press box that we have set up here, once you get to that right side of the field, it's kind of hard to look at. He's like maybe half a yard short. Yeah, I'm definitely excited for next year for Dylan Ribera.
Can you go back on that replay? Yeah.
Yeah, that's a horse collar.
A horse collar. That's what I was about to say.
That's definitely a horse collar, but I'm excited to see Dylan Ribera next year, how he's going to impact this team. Going to measure. Zoom in on that, maybe.
Well, while they're measuring, this is a good time to do our sponsors. Check out our Quick News TV on all social media platforms to stay up to date with Nixa Public Schools. Nixa Schools are looking for some extra help around the district, from educators to bus drivers, custodians, food services, and many more. Visit our websites to view all of our open positions. Knitzel back, Ribera behind him. Knitzel, screen pass to Rylan Michelle. Rylan Michelle running it down to the 10, down at probably the 8-yard line.
And that bubble route RPO is something that you'll see Nixa run a lot. I mean, it's a really good play, especially when you have a quarterback like Connor Knitzel, who is really good at running those RPOs. Great ball vision. Right there, got a couple yards on that one. Rylan Michelle is a great receiver to run that play with. Him and Austin McCracken, two guys who run that route, play very similar play styles.
Knitzel, Ribera in the backfield, 3 wide. Knitzel, Gavin Crane's in motion, handoff to Ribera. Ribera pushing up the middle, and he's going to be stopped at about the 7-yard line.
A body slam. Look at the replay on that. Just grabbed him from the back and just threw him into the ground. Look at this. I'm all for safety and stuff, but there's part of me that really likes watching tackles like that. That was number 89, Eli Bergen, the guy who's been kicking the squib kicks, just body slam Dylan Ribera.
Ribera with the handoff, and he is going to get in there. Dylan Ribera, the sophomore.
That's his 7th varsity touchdown on the year. And great run right there. I mean, he could have walked right in. That was a great hole right there. But, again, I'm really excited for the future for that young man right there on this football team. It's definitely going to be fun next year seeing him play.
Yeah, we were definitely not lacking running back depth this year, I'll tell you that.
No, we are not. We have a lot of depth down at running back. I go to a lot of the JV games. In fact, I've gone almost all of them. He gets a lot of carries, and then you got 2 other running backs, and Afton Hopkins and Kevon Lewis that get a couple of handoffs. I mean, we have a lot of depth at the running back position. Definitely look for that next year. Definitely be interested.
Well, as we have another break, let's do another one. Nixa High School Theater presents Catch Me If You Can, the musical, November 14th through 15th and 17th through 19th at the Nixa Junior High Auditorium. The SpongeBob musical, March 22nd through 25th in the all-new Atos Center for Performing Arts. The last show of the year will be April 20th through 22nd. Nixa Theater will be presenting Harvey. Catch Me If You Can, good show. I'm in that one. It's going to be a good one. Lots of talent.
Might go out and watch it then.
Yeah, you should pop out.
Also, I didn't know you were in theater until today. I did not know that. And the more you know.
Learn new things every day. Caleb James, back to kick. Like you said in the Carl Junction game, he's in the ice. He's in the ice his leg after this.
Yeah, he's had his work cut out for him. You might need an ice pack. Maybe buy him a steak, whatever you got to do, because, I mean, this guy.
A little shorter of a kick from Caleb James is going to be received by Willard. They're going to cut up the middle. And he's running to be down at about the 36-yard line.
Good job breaking tackles, but, okay, Willard coming out to the field. You have to score this drive. I mean, the game's already pretty out of hand. It is the 3rd quarter, so I'll give you that. It is the 3rd quarter. You have a shot. It's a long shot, if I've ever seen one, but there's a shot. So you got to score here. I'd say, honestly, you got to score quick. And one thing that I'd say, they haven't really done this a lot. I mean, I say haven't done this a lot. They definitely have been running this. But I'd say you've ran that quarterback keeper on the fake handoff. Just don't run it, run play action. See if anyone bites, try and get a play downfield.
3 out left, 2 out right. Russell by himself in the backfield. Snap. Shotgun, looking for a snap, looking for a pass. Thrown deep, number 7, Timmy Rubel just couldn't get to the ball. Great pass there, but just overthrown a little bit.
Well, I called it. It was a great time to take a shot. Almost had it. That's the second time he's overthrown Rubel so far in this game. I mean, the speed of these receivers, they're beating the secondary. They're doing a good job. This secondary's got to play better. Maybe back up the safeties a little bit because they've definitely been throwing these deep routes. The D-line's getting good pressure. It's just that this quarterback, Russell Roden, is just doing a great job under pressure right now.
Russell Roden back by himself again. See if there's a QB option here. Nope, looking back to pass again, going for the pass. And it's going to be caught.
That was dangerously close to an interception right there. But yeah, I've been really impressed with what Roden's been able to do. He's had great decision-making. He's kept the ball alive, great improvising. The fact he's only a sophomore is going to be very interesting.
Great catch by Kaiden McCain, the wide receiver, the senior. Well, Russell Roden coming to this game had 1,400 yards, 14 touchdowns, but 9 interceptions. That was the that's what I looked like when I got that stat. But he's proved himself. He has a good arm, good stuff. He's a good quarterback. As Roden passes again, it's going to be Landon Moore, breaking a couple Nixa defenders as he's taken down by Spencer Ward after a 2-yard gain.
Well, one thing, I'm going to say he didn't play varsity last year. I don't know that for sure. Someone can fact check me on that. But you'll see this especially when you start varsity play. You're going to have a couple mistakes, and the interceptions are going to happen. But this guy coming in, I'm expecting this guy as a junior and senior when he comes into this team to be an amazing quarterback for this team. He's shown some good signs of that being that guy today. I mean, he's had a couple great plays, good throws downfield, overthrown a couple, but he still had a really good game.
Yeah, started QB as a sophomore with this good of a game. That's going to look really good. With another pass, Landon Moore again. He's going to get the first down. Going to be down at about the 24.
One thing I'm going to say that about putting these DBs back is worrying about those deep routes is now you can run these quick 5-yard curl, 5-yard in routes, 5-yard out routes, just the quick short ones because the DBs are so far back they can't make the play on the ball. It's a great job just adapting to what the defense is giving you, reading what they're doing. I mean, they're doing a great job right now. The passing game for this team's actually been doing really well.
My bad. I meant. I don't know why I said 24, 36, but I agree with what you were saying. I keep reading this flip-flop. As Russell Roden back, another pass, and he's going to be taken down by who else than Jaden Antonelli.
He is a nightmare off the edge right there. I mean, look at this. Just pure speed. Just got by him. Didn't even, it wasn't a swim move. Didn't push him right off. Just runs right by him. I mean, great play by Jaden Antonelli. And he's one of those players who's definitely going to be clutch in those tight moments. I mean, he is right now, he is the best-looking player on that D-line.
Oh, sorry.
Ooh. That was close, but almost had him there on that throw. Look a little low.
Ooh.
Yeah, low throw.
Yep.
That's a throw. I mean, Parker Mann did a great job on that. But that's a throw right there. You got to, if you don't put that in the chest, it's going to be incomplete. That's a throw, if that throw low, if Parker's going to hit him right when the ball gets there, that ball's going to be out unless that ball's right in the chest.
Gary Walker checking in for the Willard Tigers. Look for that bubble screen they've been running.
Them and Nixa both run that same, except Nixa runs it in more RPO style, and Willard just runs it in a straight-up pass.
Oh, never mind. He's lining up. Russell Roden with the snap. Shotgun looking for a pass. And it's going to be intercepted.
There's a tip.
Tip drill. Number 32, Nate Brower. He's going to take that all the way back to the 38-yard line.
If y'all can go back in the replay if you have it, I want to see who tipped the ball at the line. We don't have it, it's fine, but a great job tipping that ball up. Again, if you don't have it down there in the truck, you're fine. There's the put in the turnover bucket. I've missed that. No music this time, though, unfortunately.
I can hear Chris Russell in my head right now.
Yeah, I can hear him over the PA speaker right now. It'll be fun to go back last game at the Palace, as Nate Purrier would say.
Especially versus Retmo. It's going to be a good game.
That's going to be a great game. Actually, that's the one game the rest of the season I'm excited for. I'm excited for Ozark, but I'm really excited actually for that Republic game. That should be a good one.
I'm excited for playoffs, too.
I'm very excited for the playoffs. I'm excited to see who we line up against. I mean, obviously, just regular season.
Rivera in motion, looking for the bubble. Rivera will catch it, breaking a ruler defender, and he'll be dragged back. Oh, no, he breaks the tackle. He's going to get 1 yard out of that.
Probably got back to line of scrimmage. Good job trying to extend the play, but ultimately just gets a yard out of it. Final minute now in the third quarter.
Looking for a play. Combs, Michelle on the left. Kranz, Engelman. First appearance for Engelman I've seen. All the way on the right here. Knitzel, Rivera in the backfield.
This probably is just a give it 2 times to Ramon and let the quarter end. Oh, I was wrong.
Screen pass to Rylan Michelle. 26 seconds left. And so the clock stops for some reason.
Timeout maybe? No. Willard's scoreboard, though, has been acting up a little bit tonight. It's taken them a while to... Yeah, there it goes. It's been acting up a little bit. Sometimes the yardage markers are off, like it still says 2nd and 10. Like, it's just...
18 seconds to see if they let it run out or they're just going to play it.
They're going to run it. It's probably just a run to Ramon.
Let's see. Knitzel, Dylan, Rivera.
Oh, it's Rivera.
Going to take it, and he's going to be down at about the 18. And that will be the end of the fourth quarter.
Third
quarter. That's what I meant. Yeah, sorry.
You're good. You're good.
Start of the fourth quarter.
Start of the fourth. You're good.
And now we're going to pass it to Ryan. He's going to show us our crew for the night.
Yep, here's the crew holding down the fort here tonight in Willard. First, we got our director, sophomore Dalton Heron, running it down in the truck. You got me, Ryan Swanson, and my partner, Aiden Hopkins. On wide shot, Carter Spangro, the sophomore. Tight shot, the man, Drake Garland. Down on the field cam, Elijah Adams and Connor Newth. Down on the wireless field cameras. Those have been such a nice addition this year. Some really great shots on that. PTZ camera controller, that'll be Zoe Dixon. Graphics specialist, who else but Bradley Rosati. Replay operator is going to be Nathan Kluver. Sideline reporter, Taylor Dortilia. And the man who we would not be able to do this without. We'd probably fall apart and the truck would never get here without our producer and teacher, Jordan Burns.
Jordan Burns, everybody.
I don't know where we would be without Jordan Burns at this point. I don't think we would be able to do this at all. Knitzel drops back to fake the handoff over to Kranz over the middle. Stiff arm guy stays up. Gets close to the end zone inside the 5. And now Nixa on the verge of scoring again. As this offense has been playing well. Not a lot of players been able to stop anything on this, but handoff this time to Dylan Rivera down the sideline. Gets it! Touchdown Eagles. So it took a tumble there, fell on the track. A little slow to get up. Oh. He's limping a bit. That's not a sign you want to see. Touchdown Eagles, however. Oh, he's going to try and run off the field.
He's running wonky.
Yeah, trainer's probably going to check him out a bit.
Yeah, he's already had some ankle problems on the season. He was limping the other day in the hallway.
Second touchdown of the night for him, though.
Right by the trainers, but just isn't saying a word.
I would definitely at least, my bad, this fall weather's getting to me. I'd just say to check him out a bit just to make sure nothing's wrong. You don't want to put him back in the game and have him get more injured.
Ramon and Dylan talking.
He took a tumble and fell out onto the track, it looked like.
Yeah, it was not pretty.
Will be okay out there. We get back to start the rest of the fourth quarter, as this game is getting pretty close to over. Unless Willard can make a crazy comeback, I would not see a way that they can get back in this game. We'll see. Caleb James gets ready to send it off.
Carthage and Webb City going at it. Carthage up 28-14 right now. Joplin, Carl Junction. Joplin 35, Carl Junction 7. Sorry, cut you off there.
Very good. That Carthage Webb City game, probably a fun one to watch.
Yeah.
Those are two Class 5 powerhouses in footballs. The kicks away. Return at the 5, trying to get it upfield. Breaks it to the outside on the left, past the 30. Pushed out of bounds right before the 35. As the Willard offense gets out into the field. They've been playing decent. They've had a couple of missed opportunities. They've had a couple of plays, a couple of penalties haven't gone their way. But overall, I don't think this offense has been playing half bad.
Neosho beating Ozark 56-35 in
Nice.
the third quarter. Republic beating Branson 33-21. I think that's about it around the COC.
Sorry for that. I'm not coughing a lot. This fall weather's starting to get to me as it's getting colder outside. Getting a little bit of a runny nose too, but regardless, we still got a quarter of football to play. Drops back, goes to throw deep downfield, goes for it, incomplete. Roten was looking for Rubble again on the deep route, but that time, nothing doing for him. Defense played by number 24, the safety, the senior, Jake Miller. Great defense right there, just knocking the ball away. Great job right there, and they've been really trying to hit that deep shot to Rubble a lot. They just overthrown it, it's been knocked out. I mean, they've had a couple of tries to gone deep. They've worked, some of them haven't. We'll definitely see what happens. Willard's lining back up. Gonna go trips out left. Motion. Back to the left side, trips out right. Now back to the right side. Goes back to throw. It's gonna be another screen play. This time it's gonna bounce off a player and fall incomplete. As we now go to 3rd and 10. As they've been trying to run that screen play a couple times tonight. That time, no good. It looked like it bounced off. Trying to get to the number 32. I think Nate Brower bounced off him there as he tried to make the play there.
Yeah, they just made the interception.
Almost had it.
Scoreboard guy wants to get home apparently.
Motion out, Roten drops back to throw. Goes deep again for Rubble again. A little overthrown. It's picked off! Near the 40, down at the 42.
Jake Miller!
Get the turnover bucket ready. Here it is.
Beautiful throw.
Alex Tandring holding it up. Wham! That one overthrown. I mean, that was pretty easy interception right there. You just overthrow it a bit. I mean, right to him, honestly.
I would have been concerned if he didn't catch that.
He dropped that. We would have been pretty mad down there. We're going to take a quick break time for an announcement. Can't make it out to the ball game? Well, you're in luck, as you can head over to Rocco's Pizza. You can get a good meal as they'll feed you dinner, and you can watch the live stream of the game, our student-ran production for Nixa Live. You can't make it out to the ball game. As now we're going to see Nate Huber come in at quarterback. Junior, he's had a couple of varsity snaps so far this year. This looks like it's just going to be a handoff to Dylan Ribera. That time he's probably only going to get 2 or 3. As this probably now is going to be the run the clock.
The JV team probably going to, yep.
Looks like that is the JV offense.
I think out there.
Huber and Drew Blevins have been trading snaps out, trading drives in varsity games, and even in JV ones too.
That's going to be a QB battle next year.
I'm excited to see how that goes.
Yeah.
Very similar style quarterbacks. Both also play similar, really, to Connor Kninsel. Nixa loves their pocket passers.
Brian Rissinger out left.
These are some of the guys you know. I know a couple of the JV guys, but right now I don't know any of them.
This is sophomore city right here.
Hold on, because I love shouting them out. Is that Brad Retone? As this is a handoff to Dylan Ribera. Past the first down over midfield, down to the 47.
Yeah, Brad Retone wide right over there.
Another Nixa live production football player with Parker, man. Gonna see him on the field. That's just a great run right there by Dylan Ribera, moving the chains.
I'll tell you something. Dylan really loves pushing his own players. He did that versus he had a Carl Junction touchdown. He pushed Lane Miltenberg out of the way, pushed him to the ground just so he can get to the hole. He does not.
Whatever you got to do. I mean,
if you're in his way, he won't push you out.
Sometimes it helps him to use those players as blocks.
He's the same way in real life too. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, this is definitely just running the clock out with running clock. 6:39 left to play. Hand off here to Ribera up the middle again. This time it's not going to get much, maybe 3 or 4 on the play. As yep, Nixa is just going to be running this clock out.
Running this clock down just to the second.
I mean, nothing. Why would you not take on the Republic Tigers in Week 8? That's going to be a. Hand off again to Ribera. Makes a move. Breaks a tackle.
I'm not doing the do no evil part.
Now we'll see Kevon Lewis go back there to take a handoff. Seen him get a couple handoffs for JV games. We'll see what he does here. Handoff here up the middle. And he's just going to keep churning the legs, falling forward. That's something you'll see from him a lot, as he does not really go down that easily. As while the Eagles are running the clock, we're going to take a moment, take a quick ad right here. If your business is interested in supporting Nixa Athletics, call Trista Chapman at 417-983-0314. Once again, that's 417-983-0314. Maybe I have a little extra time left. Aiden, you got one for us?
Yeah, I got one. Nixa School's team store, located in Nixa Price Cutter, has all your Eagle apparel. Shop local and check out the team store while you're there.
Team store down there. I've been in there a couple times.
Got a couple polos from there. We got some drippy stuff out there.
I haven't bought anything from there. I probably will come later in the year. Another handoff to Kevon Lewis, as he's going to fight his way for a first down, and he's going to be out of bounds at around the 20-yard line. Now we're going to go back again to the ads. Check out our Quick News TV on all social media platforms to stay up to date with anything with Nixa Public Schools.
Can't make it to a game? You can watch varsity football games on your Apple TV, Roku TV, Fire TV, or Android TV.
Weather there, a beautiful night actually. It's a little chilly. Now we got a little bit of wind, 52 degrees outside. It's fall and I'm loving it. Got the windows open in here. I love the fall weather. How about you, Aiden?
I'm more of a winter weather type of guy. I like the fall weather, but I'm more of a winter weather type of guy.
Winter's always better than summer.
Yeah.
I will debate that forever. And off to Lewis outside on the left. Gonna move forward for around 5 or 6. Under 2 minutes here. what a good game from this Nixa team as they're going to go to 7-0. Another win for this team. 2 more stand in their way before the playoffs. I can't wait for the playoffs. This is going to be fun. Playoff football is so much fun to watch, and it's going to be fun when the Eagles are in it.
Yeah. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to our weekly athletic update on the Nixa Schools app. Tickets are on sale for the State of the Community on Tuesday, October 25th, 2022. Buy now for discounted tickets, which includes a catered dinner. You can now pre-purchase your tickets at www.nixasoc.net. Once again, that is www.nixasoc.net.
As this will most likely be the last play of this game. Another handoff to Kevon Lewis. He's going to fight his way inside the 5. Oh, he dove in! Touchdown, Eagles! Kevon Lewis refuses to go down, and he gets a varsity touchdown. That's his first one of the year. Actually, no, it's not. I thought it was. Maybe? No, that is his first one of the year. Great job, Kevon getting his first touchdown of the year as they added on to make it 62 points. Caleb James is going to line it up for the extra point. Crams the hold, and the kick is up, and chalk the points up. A leg gets it done through the uprights. We're going to take a quick moment here. The U.S. Secretary of Education, Miguel Cardona, recognized Nixa High School as a 2022 National Blue Ribbon School based on its overall academic excellence. The school has been previously named a Blue Ribbon School in 2013. This recognition means Nixa High School is among Missouri's and the nation's finest performing schools in the nation. That's a fun little, exciting for the school district.
That's great. Thankful for us, at least.
Doing well right here. Academically doing good, and obviously with athletics so far, football team's looking good. I don't know how the volleyball team's so far doing this year. If you're a Nixa Eagles football fan.
Yep.
That student section, top that student section. The Dirty Birds making it out for the Western team tonight here in Willard. And that student section, one of the best in the 417 right there.
Yeah, 100%. Really loud. Always in the game, no matter what the score is.
That's the fun part about it right there. Is Caleb James sends this one deep, and that's in the end zone. Touchback. 32 seconds left, and I just said Willard would run this ball 1 or 2 times, and they'll be calling it a night. Willard still looking for their first win of the year. They'll have a tough. If they're going to do it, they'd rather do it next week against Carl Junction, right?
Yeah.
It'd definitely be hard to do it against Willard. Or not Willard. Carthage. I'm messing my words here.
There's Kevon Flynn on the field. I see him on the field, Cam. And I got all the football players in my biology class. I got Dylan, Kevon. That's what I did, actually. I don't know why I said everyone.
As 3 players means everyone.
Yeah.
Nope, they're going to throw it out left. That's through the hands of his intended target right there. Let's go one for number 81, Caden McMain. As that's going to... I don't know if they're going to run another play. Looks like they might be here. Yep, they're hurrying. They're going to try and run one more play before the game.
Got to get those JV reps in.
Now under 10 seconds. It's the last play of this game. It's a run. And that's going to do it. The Nixa Eagles stay alive. 7-0 on the year. John Perry leading his Eagles to a historic regular season. Another game that extends to 4 straight wins against this Willard Tigers football team. As your final score, 63-18. Nixa looking to win a game next week against the Republic Tigers at home, while Willard trying to bounce back next week against Carl Junction. That's all. Up here in the booth, I'm Ryan Swanson.
Alongside Aiden Hopkins.
And have a good night, everybody. We'll see you next week.
Offensive Player of the Game, Connor Knitzel. Connor, you had a great season, great game. What can we expect out of you for the postseason?
You know, we have a lot of weapons, so you can expect some big numbers going into the postseason. I don't think anyone in our district can slow down our offense, so it'll be a shootout in every game for sure.
All right, awesome. Congratulations. I'm now here with Defensive Player of the Game, Nate Brower. Nate, you also had a great game. Great interception in the third quarter. What can we...
I'm just going to keep working hard, putting in effort, hold defenses. We just keep getting better every week, and that's about it.
Hey. Over here.
Everything's installed and up to date.
You really know your job.
Well, we have weekly training, on-site trainers and tech labs, plus knowledge testing.
I felt proud just learning how to make an Excel spreadsheet.
We make sure all our techs are trained to work on any brand of equipment.
You guys are like HVAC gurus.
Learning is a journey of inspiration, forever traversed through one's mind.
You learned that in your class.
Fortune cookie.
Breathe easier this fall. Install an air scrubber for as low as $23 a month plus no interest.